Like
you have to know that's how he talks.
Like a gentleman? No, they don't.
Do they think he's, like, innocent?
They think he's nice.
Yes. They think he's nice.
I am nice, goddammit.
I think he's nice to me.
I am nice.
You must never talk around them then.
I don't.
He does.
Sometimes when the world is so sunny and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 79.
79!
We are delighted to have a full house, which I'm going to explain in a little bit why there was an issue finding microphones, but that'll wait. As always, we have Poe.
Hey!
Jess, our producer. Shelly Belly.
Hi. Am I supposed to say hi?
Not in that voice.
I mean, you can if you want.
We talked about the voice.
Yeah, we talked about the voice.
Embrace your character.
I don't want to do the voice anymore.
You only did it for half a second.
I can't do it anymore.
Why?
Because she's dead.
The
voice is dead.
Why'd you flare your eyes at
Yeah,
me?
like it was it was very aggressive.
Dead.
I think she killed her.
Can you talk in burps the whole time then?
Yes.
No, because then
Fine.
she's going to throw up on the mic.
That's a possibility.
That's. I mean,
I'll have to leave.
It'll make a good video that we're not recording.
We're not recording video, so no thank you.
And then we have Mr. Shelly Belly.
What up?
Oh, we're really doing that.
We are. We are.
Like the first gentleman, you know?
Like in the White House?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, you
I know.
like on it.
Okay.
Like
I'm talking into it.
it's like his fuzzy testicles, and you want to just be like, get your mouth on it. We've all been there.
With fuzzy testicles?
With
No
fuzzy
comment.
testicles.
With his fuzzy testicles.
With his fuzzy
Why do you
testicles.
know he has fuzzy testicles?
Because my face has been on him.
That's what you just said.
That's true.
And then we have our very first time on the show, RJ.
Hello.
See if I can keep that up. So welcome.
Hello, everybody.
They're fine.
Met them before we started.
Yes.
Hello.
We ate.
We did. We ate. We watched a video of the dog fight that I was part of. And then we'll just jump into the... Do we want to just talk about the fence right now?
Yeah.
Since it's on everyone's
Yeah.
mind.
Let's just get that done and over with.
So RJ comes over. Wait, who
Jess.
I
told you.
Jess
Jess.
told us.
You didn't even tell me.
I didn't see it.
It could have been
Yeah.
you.
We saw it.
So, hold on. You didn't see it, so therefore it wasn't there yet.
But I parked across the street, and I'm not going to tell you what I did in the car. I waited for a while before I got in here. So it kind of does seem like I was the one who did it, but it wasn't me. I didn't even know about the blind spot until you said something, but now I know.
Now everyone knows. Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Now I'm going to have a bunch of dicks right in that area.
Just that one little slot.
So, Jess comes in. Okay, you guys show up next. You
We
say
saw it,
nothing.
but we
you
saw
say
it.
nothing.
I was the last to arrive.
Right.
Yeah. I got distracted. I was eventually going to mention it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. So you show up and you're like, did you know someone put stickers on your fence? Oh, also drew a dick. And then you guys, oh yeah, there's a dick on your fence.
Dick fence.
So
I thought maybe you drew it.
why would I deface my own property with such a badly drawn dick?
I
If
thought
he's
you
going
were
to do a dick,
starting.
it's going to be a good
I
dick.
thought you were
Yeah,
starting
it's
a trend.
It's gonna
I
be
thought
long
maybe you were
ways.
starting a
Veiny.
trend.
It's also going to be attached to shades. If there's going to be
It's
a
gonna be a
penis,
big clown
it's going to
dick.
be a giant
All right?
clown penis.
All right, well, get on that.
No.
You can always add on to it.
It's your gate.
Yeah.
Your fence.
Yeah, it's one thing if someone puts graffiti on my fence of a dick. If I go out there with like spray paint and paint like a nice dick, I'm going to get the cops called on me.
True.
For publishing public
I mean,
pornography.
sometimes talent gets you in trouble, you know?
I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want people painting on my fence. Or drawing with purple Sharpies dicks on my fence.
It was
now,
blue.
Now, no, it's purple.
It's purple. Didn't you say your favorite color was purple?
Yeah, it's purple.
They knew that.
It's
I
purple.
think it's more blue.
Somebody close to
Would
you
you like
probably
to
did
bet?
it.
No.
Came,
Okay.
drew a penis on the fence, and put some stickers there. Probably.
They all say, hello, my name is.
Okay, it's either one of you or Marshall. Marshall's not here.
Marshall did back out.
But he also does say he takes pictures of the house as he drives by every now and then.
Why?
Maybe he didn't
'Cause he's
show up.
fucking weird.
Maybe he
it's
didn't
creepy.
show up because he defiled the fence.
and he didn't want to get caught.
Yep.
Why would I draw on your fence?
I don't know. Why would you?
I didn't
What's my
even know
motive?
you
I
had
don't
a
know
new
why.
fence.
I don't have a motive.
Yeah, it took you a while to
I
notice.
didn't even
Is
notice
that
the
a
new
good
fence for like a year.
Maybe that's a good thing.
You
Maybe
don't
that.
need a motive to do something. You just do something. Oh, I have a Sharpie in my hand and there's a nice white fence.
And it's pretty
Let me-
funny.
Let me just draw badly.
But I don't have a Sharpie on me.
What you got
How do
there?
I know that?
Cavity
Look at my
search.
purse.
You're going to have to do a cavity search.
No.
Bend over, cough.
Oh, nope. It's a blue Sharpie that fell out. Could have been her.
Different color.
You're okay to go.
I'm waiting.
It wasn't me, and it wasn't him.
I will
Yeah.
check his cavities later.
I think you just want to check cavities.
Yeah, that's how we got in the furry testicle situation the first time around.
Oh, okay.
I tricked him, but then he stayed.
It was just a child who was bored.
Well, go home and draw a dick on your own fence.
It's one of the hoodlums that you
So,
you
yeah,
call
I'm gonna
out
have-
on camera all the time.
So I have to quit my job now and sit in my yard 24 hours a day.
How long has the camera been out?
Years.
Stop talking. No.
No, it was working like a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's spotty in and out.
Oh, I thought you meant like how long have you had them?
Oh, we had it since we bought the house.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I bought.
Was it security cameras?
8 cameras to go around the house.
And now you have them and
Now
you couldn't even
there's
catch
one
this guy.
blind spot, and the motherfucker found it.
Well,
Maybe
you have,
they did the blind spot.
Do you
That's what
still
I'm
have the
thinking, too.
extra camera? We
Yeah,
had one
but
extra
I
one.
think it's the cord. I don't know. I gotta look into it. But there's bird shit all over it because the birds built a nest on top of it.
Well, I told
that
you
could
to
be
move
part
that.
of it. All right, where were we? We had just gotten into the introduction.
Yeah, we
Dick fence.
just started. So
All right, so I'll go into the microphone situation. So when I bought the soundboard, originally I could only have 4 microphones. And then when I bought the soundboard, I was like, let's buy 2 more microphones. Well, I bought that months and months and months ago. So, of course, we were supposed to have a big crowd today. Where was the microphones?
Garage.
Don't fucking know. I thought I had them in here. I thought I put them in the garage. I'm tearing through every box because I know they're in a box. But then I thought maybe they're not in a box.
oh,
Maybe
that's
there's
why I
something
came
else.
down here and there was boxes everywhere.
I started ripping apart everything. I was like, you know what? I probably put it somewhere that I thought I knew it would make sense to be at. So at one point, I'm like looking under the couch because maybe I slid them under there so I can just grab them, all this other stuff. I go through the whole fucking kid cave. Then I go to the garage. I'm ripping open boxes. I'm throwing shit. It looks even worse in there. That's where
And you didn't get my
Is
movies,
that
did you?
humanly possible that it would look even worse?
Yes.
Okay.
But you didn't get my movies, did you?
No.
Look, you drew a dick on my fence.
I did not. Why would I draw a dick on your fence and then point it out to you?
To
To
High
throw you off
blame.
the scent.
I don't know why. Now my phone's making weird things. You all hear that, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
No.
No,
You don't hear that buzzing?
No.
I do.
Hold on.
Well, it's not going
Yeah, I
on
hear
now.
a little buzzing now. I hear it.
No,
It's
it was
like a swoosh, like
it
a-
was like a
Ticking.
ticking.
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, I don't know why some people can then. So I tear everything apart. This was yesterday, right?
No, it was the day before yesterday because I came down yesterday and the
Oh.
boxes were everywhere.
Because God forbid we only have 4 microphones we were going to have 7 people, so that was going to be a problem. So So let's take a guess. Where do you think I put it out? Put the microphones in this room or the garage, anywhere in the basement. Where do you think it was?
Deep freezer?
On the
Yeah.
table.
That's an amazing guess, and you're not far off.
Was it right underneath the table?
No,
Was it in the corner with Michelangelo?
it's right next to the couch.
Nice.
Obvious.
Where I knew where it would be when I needed it.
Of course you knew where it would be.
So fuck me.
Did you label the box? No.
What's that got to do with anything?
Maybe-
How many boxes did you have?
I have so many boxes.
I can imagine he has a lot of boxes.
just because I buy shit and I have it in boxes, and then
Do you keep the boxes?
yes,
There's a pile
Until
of boxes
I
right
throw
there.
them out.
Ah.
Yes.
no, I don't keep that many empty boxes.
Okay.
You would keep all of them if I didn't throw out
Why don't
boxes.
you
I only
take the
keep the
things
good
out of the
boxes.
boxes?
Because the things that are in boxes need to be in boxes. Why else do you have boxes if not to put things?
But
in
when
them?
I get something, I take it out of the box immediately.
Yeah, but see, when you're
No, he
when
does
you're,
the same thing,
when
except
you're,
he keeps the box.
So why do you keep the box?
He keeps
You're
the
listening to a crazy woman right now, so you got to understand that
Yes.
you filter out
Wait,
the nuts.
I'm
You don't
the
take it out
crazy
of one box and put it in another box.
What I
That
do
would be
is
psychotic.
I take
'Cause
one,
that's nuts.
I
We
take
can-
it out of one box, put it in another box, and then put
Okay.
those boxes in that original box.
You know what this sounds like? Somebody who would draw a dick on their own fence. Starting to sound like that.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
he's saying he takes it
We
out
can't
of the
even-
collector's
we
box.
can't even find the fucking
okay.
Sharpies in this house, so it wasn't me.
Maybe it was Paulina.
Probably. So I'm gonna get a Sharpie and I'm gonna draw dicks on her.
Wow. Rude.
Punishment fits the crime.
So wait, where the fuck was I? Don't you fucking start. Don't.
Boxes. You had
Yeah.
the microphones by
So
the
as a manly man with a super awesome man cave down here, I buy a lot of action figures, and
toys.
they have accessories like extra hands, extra heads, other things. So I keep those boxes and I put them in boxes so they stay together.
The extra body parts.
The boxes they come in.
Yeah, so you know how like action figures come in the
in-
plastic box?
come with
thing? This is-
accessories.
Yeah, they
Yes.
come with
Okay.
accessories.
So I
He
keep
keeps
the
that.
that box with the other stuff, and then I put them all in like a box so they stay together.
Because like the collector's like action figures that he does get has like 20
I don't
extra
understand
hands or
what's,
something.
what's hilarious about this.
Nothing.
I feel like
It's
there's a
very
better
serious.
system to like
There is
hold all of this.
It is. It's putting them in like sandwich baggies. I haven't moved to that step yet.
What?
Yeah, because you keep all the like if you buy one figure, it comes with like 6 pairs of hands, like maybe another head.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
accessories. So you can put it in a sandwich bag, and then you have like a storage system
This
where
is-
you put
it's-
in. It's fucking insane.
This is an actual thing. He's not. This part isn't
But-
crazy.
I got a lot of boxes in the fucking garage because I had to take everything from my parents' house and put it in there. So
And he has all like toys that he had at his parents.
if anyone wants some fucking potato head children, I got them.
I want one of those Barbies.
It's the only one I got.
All right, collector's item.
I don't want that.
You want you don't want the Barbie with the growing boobies?
I would take that. Yes.
That's
That'll
what,
be worth
that's what
something.
he's talking about.
Oh,
The
okay.
growing up
What-
skipper.
But I don't want a potato head. Is what I'm saying.
It's a potato children. Children.
Your mom
Shil-
might want one.
Children.
Yeah, my mom would be in.
I have the Playhouse. I have an extra cloud car from Care Bears. Just saying.
Yeah, not having videos, not doing this justice.
I know you got to come to see it, but no one comes.
No one comes at all.
No one comes. That's why we have no one here today.
That's why you didn't have to go hunting for extra microphones.
Exactly. So yeah, that was my terror. Let's say 2 days ago, whatever. Trying to find microphones because then I was trying to find the logistics of having everyone sit and all that good shit.
Well, we figured it out. Yay!
And how many do you have total? 7?
6.
6. Okay.
We're using all of the microphones right now.
I think she has to go out.
Did you not let him out when we started?
No, I did, and I have a
They didn't
witness.
follow.
I said, "Hey guys, you want to go out?" And they didn't fucking come because of you. You
No,
were out
you
there
just
drawing
didn't
another
try.
fucking dick on the fence.
You
It
just
was only
didn't
me
try.
and him. So if I go up there and there's another fucking dick on the fence, it's all 4 of you.
Perfect.
It was right behind him.
That's a good starting point. 4 people.
Perfect amount of time to squeeze a dick in there.
I was literally right behind him.
So you say,
What are you, blind?
maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Let me turn this off.
Pause it.
And we're back. After everyone's had a good shit in the yard. That's what we do.
Drew
here.
another dick on
Or
the
two.
fence.
We'll see. We'll see. Look, you know what? We don't need to focus the whole episode on who may or may not of in this room drew a dick and put 2 stickers. You know,
There was only one sticker, I thought.
there were 2.
What was the other sticker?
The same sticker.
Are they both
They're-
hello, my
hello,
name
my
is?
They're
name
all
is-
yeah. And
But I
there's a
didn't-
couple on like the street
I
poles.
was too. I don't care about that, but I was too angry to actually see whose name was written on the my name is.
think it was
I
gibberish.
might give it away.
They told themselves,
Yeah.
Yeah.
themselves already.
Yeah.
They look like gibberish.
It might say like Theodore at so and so.
Yeah, or
They can't
Jelly
write,
Belly.
but they can draw
Yeah.
penises.
Poorly.
It's a start.
I mean, listen.
It needs to be the end because I don't need them to practice on my fucking thing. Because that's what it does. Now people are going to see that on there and they're like, oh, okay, we can just all
Well,
do
if
this.
you clean it
Yeah, you gotta
today,
clean it
they
quick.
won't see it.
Well, if I burn the fence down, look, this whole episode is not supposed to be about the dick fence.
But it's a gateway dick. You got to get rid of it, or else you're opening up the floodgates. You got,
To more dicks.
you'll be literally.
Next, you'll have vaginas all over it.
Yeah.
It'll take a real sick turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick in the vagina.
All right, we're done.
Ew.
We're done. No more dicks.
Full bodies, just going at it.
What would you do if people just started drawing boobies on there? Would you
He'd
be
love
happy?
it. He'd love it.
No, I
That
wouldn't.
could be pleasant.
I don't need
I mean-
people fucking vandalizing my fence.
Would you be upset if it was a good drawn
Yeah.
penis
Yeah.
or boobs?
Why,
I think
why-
you'd like
why
the
would I
good
want a
drawing.
Like if it was
good-drawn
in
penis?
detail, that was perfect.
No,
Shaded and everything. you
no.
know?
What?
They use like pastels and everything.
Pastels are fine because they're washable. Like they could use sidewalk chalk. Draw it in the street.
So if they drew it in front of your door, that wouldn't be a problem.
In sidewalk chalk?
Yeah, like a penis right on
That's
your
fine.
stairs.
That's fine. Sidewalk chalk? That's all right. It washes off.
Now I know.
We got to come back later in the week and test this theory.
We're gonna get an alert.
when do you
We're gonna
work?
get alerts while we're at work with everybody here with sidewalk chalk just drawing penises.
Big
So,
Easter penises on
We're
the on the
going
ground.
on vacation for a week.
Oh.
We're going to come back to
Giant
Yep.
thing of dicks.
Yep.
All right,
Oh yeah.
I'm ready. We're
Lovely.
gonna get alerts on the ring while we're in Florida, and it's gonna be
Just
all
be them
these
two.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
Yeah.
drawing penises.
Where do you keep your art kit?
How about I just leave some chalk out on the
We'll
front
leave
stoop?
like a bucket of sidewalk
Yeah.
chalk for you.
As long as it's not paint, we're good.
Yeah, it washes off.
Paint no
It's
permanent
fine.
mark, it's just sidewalk chalk.
Yeah. All right.
I'm down.
Okay. Good. And I'll just compare them because it was you. All right. Anyone do anything of excitement this week
Or in the
or
case
month
of,
or
in
in
case of our
RJ?
guests, at any point they would like to
in
share.
the past from when you're okay. So when we have a new guest on, we like to talk about what makes them them. So tell me anything awesome that's happened to you recently, and go back. So, and I say recently, but from
Anywhere from birth.
from yesterday to when you were born.
Did we have to
Co.
do this? I don't
Wait,
remember.
Co.
having to do
No.
this.
I think he just made
This is
shit
hard
up.
question.
Yeah, this
He's
is
making
like
this
some
up.
kind of
No,
weird.
he
like,
just
ritual
made shit up
thing
as he
to do.
goes.
Stop! You're doing badly.
I'm
He
doing
usually
badly?
asks, "What is your nerdisms? Do you have anything that you geek out over, like something like that?" Let's
I'm
start
just
with
trying-
the easier question.
No. You know what? Look, we're getting more and more listeners now. I'm getting to the hard.
Truth.
No,
hard
that
bits.
was just
He's
not a
Donahueing
specific
right
enough
now.
question.
What's that?
He's Donahueing right now.
Nah.
You know how you would like really connect and like you know.
Who the fuck remembers Donahue?
I do.
What was the other woman?
Well, there
Sally,
was
Jesse, Raphael.
Sally Jesse
That's
Raphael,
really
yes.
what I with the red glasses. That's
Yeah.
who I
Ooh,
watched.
who is the skinny chick with the dude haircut?
Jenny Jones.
Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
was.
I remember
Wait,
Ricky
she
Lake.
wasn't
I'm
skinny.
a little bit of a daytime talk
Ricky
show
Lake.
connoisseur.
She
so-
lost a lot of weight though.
She started out skinny.
She's still alive.
She started.
No, I think she
Yeah, I
started
think
out
Ricky
not
Lake is still
skinny.
alive.
yeah.
And then she got skinny, and
Yeah,
then
because she was never skinny when she was on.
No, she started out skinny and then she
No,
got
I-
bigger and
I
then
think she got fat. She was fat and lost weight.
Yeah.
And that was a big deal.
Oh, okay.
She was like a Slim Fast sponsor or something like that.
yeah.
One of the Bally Fitness, I think.
Yeah,
it
that
was.
sounds about
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Valley Fitness.
So anyway, tell us about yourself. What do you like to do in your free time?
I don't know. I've rekindled my love for wrestling now. I don't know why, but
Okay.
I just watch wrestling
Okay.
like all the time now.
Now, do you watch wrestling more than UFC?
Nah, I watch UFC more, but it's only like an event every week. You know, I don't really keep up with the fighters too much. They're like they do crazy stuff.
The only fighter I know, and I don't even remember his name, but I have that shirt, with the gorilla guy or whatever.
Derek Lewis.
Is that his name?
You know, he knocked out the Philly guy, too, a few months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely embarrassed him.
Nice.
I only know Colin McGregor.
See, the thing about
Is it
MMA,
Colin or isn't there a Ewan McGregor?
He's an actor.
That's an actor.
Yeah, a little different.
There's a lot of McGregors out there.
I mean, it's all kind
McGregor
of a
is a
show,
common
isn't
is a
it?
common Irish name.
and you went to my house for the Conor McGregor fight that one time.
Yeah, but I don't think I stayed.
No,
you
we
finished it. It got
definitely
crazy. It was
stayed.
a riot.
We stayed. Me and you had a great time just watching all of them freak out.
It was wild.
I don't
Because
remember.
chaos.
I remember just sheerly enjoying Flores go around the corner and stand in the corner of your hallway and freak the fuck out. And he's like, oh, no. And me and you are just looking at each other going, okay.
I also remember
That
him
was great.
walking around the corner and throwing up and pissing on our neighbor's fucking flower pot.
I
Yes, he
remember
did do
that.
that.
I
He did do
remember
that. He peed right next to their car.
I think he peed on their car as they're looking out of their window. Like,
Wow. I didn't know that part.
Yep.
they never said anything to me.
No.
Really?
Yeah, they never said one thing. They knew where he came from.
They're very nice neighbors.
Very nice. So if you want to piss on their car,
Wait, these were
Please
your
don't.
neighbors?
Yeah.
they were
Oh, God.
right here
down
They-
the
they
down the
walk-
street.
Why are you breaking my toys?
Sorry. I didn't do it on purpose.
So wrestling, UFC.
The only wrestler that I know is, except for like Hulk Hogan and like the classical ones, is The Miz. And the only reason I know
The
The Miz,
Miz.
is because he was
Dancing
on
with
Real
the
World.
Stars?
No, he was on he was on Real World on MTV.
Oh,
That's how he started. That's what he did
That
before he was a
his whole,
wrestler.
like,
I remember
thing,
that.
too, in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Wasn't he just on Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, he was also on
He's a
Dancing with the
host on
Stars.
something, right? Or was he actually dancing?
He
Oh,
was
yeah.
dancing.
Oh, wow.
I have no idea who
And
that
I
is.
only know this because they said The Miz, and I was like, who the fuck is that?
That's all I knew him from was wrestling. I didn't know he danced with the stars. I gotta watch that now.
But he started out on MTV.
I like how I keep asking him questions, yet you're the one responding.
I respond as well.
Anything else?
No, not really. I just take
do-
it day by day.
You do. Well, we'll plug you at the end, but you have Twitch channel.
Yes,
too?
I do have a Twitch channel. I stream sometimes.
Okay. What do you stream? Well, first of all, what's your handle?
Twitch.tv/Tactical Black Guy 1. The regular Tactical
Which is-
Black Guy was taken already.
Which is odd. Which is odd because you're white. So I don't know.
Strange turn of events right there.
So what do you play?
I'll just play anything, honestly. I started with COD, but it's like a bunch of like bigger streamers. People would rather watch them play the game. So I just play like smaller games, play with my friends, we'll just talk about random stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
Like what game are you playing now?
I started Wolfenstein and I've like fell in love with that game for some
Is it
reason.
good?
Yeah, it's like if Germany won the war and it's
Right,
like fucking
yeah.
Nazi robots, that's wild.
I don't like all the remakes of it.
I think it's only 2 of them.
No.
It's
they're-
more than 2?
Yeah, they're the
Well, the
both-
game itself is old.
Yeah,
Like,
the-
that was around like 90s. Like
Yeah,
the original.
Really?
What,
Yeah, yeah.
what it
The
was
story,
is
yeah.
Wolfenstein 3D,
Yeah,
which was the old computer Doom game where you run around and it's
Okay.
like, so they like skinned it and it was Wolfenstein 3D. So you just was the same thing, but you're going around through different rooms shooting zombies or Nazis.
Yeah, it was just like the Doom, like that screen where it would like
Really
It was
bad
like that?
pixels and
Okay.
all.
I did not know it was that old.
And I can't
played
get
the
my
newest
hand
ones.
on that fucking game. They made it for
PC.
yeah, but they also ported it. It was on Nintendo or Super Nintendo.
Wait, what was it called? Doom?
No,
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein
The
3D.
original Wolfenstein?
Yeah.
Wolfenstein 3D?
Yeah,
I wouldn't even try to get it.
I've been trying to get it.
Do you see what the collectors do to like the prices of like the really, really old collectibles?
Yeah,
It's like a whole like scam.
it's not a scam. It's just whatever you want to pay for it.
No, the guy who runs the company, he was like buying his own stuff and
The-
like
Inflating the
value
Yeah.
of it, and that was like a whole big deal. Like he would get like a shitty copy of like
Wow.
the original Mario,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'd buy it for like 200,000. But
I
like, yeah, it's
did
really
hear
worth
about
$1
that.
million because he owns the company that evaluates it.
Yeah. Well, it's like the company.
It's like any kind of art. They do it.
yeah, but like the company that makes some of this stuff, NECA, they would sell it very like make it hard to get. and then whatever stock they had, they would be selling their own fucking shit on eBay for like 3-4 times the amount.
Yeah, that's a big conflict of interest. I don't like that. Oh, so then that's it. That's what I do. I go down a YouTube rabbit hole a lot. Like that, I was like really into. I was like, wow, he's buying the stuff and inflating it. That's crazy.
I feel like you're big into conspiracy theories too.
Oh no!
I would say I'm into a good conspiracy.
Why does every show delve into this now?
Because it's interesting.
Just because you hate
They're
it
fun.
so
You're
much.
the only one who hates it. Anyway, so what's your favorite conspiracy, or your most? What's your favorite, and what's your most interesting?
My favorite.
They can be the same thing.
I don't mind some conspiracy theories.
You hate them all.
No,
You
no.
hate when I watch them.
I don't hate all of them.
You really hate Jimmy.
Jimmy is an idiot.
You really hate the flat earthers.
That is the one.
They're the psychos.
They're not.
That is the
I want to get one on the show.
That is
flat
the one.
earther?
Yeah.
Actually,
All right.
that is
talk
the
to
one
him.
conspiracy theory I refuse to listen to is flat earthers. That is my
Microphones you're
one.
talking to.
That is my one gripe. I can't do flat earthers.
I have a good conspiracy theory.
What?
It's something I learned from people who follow QAnon.
QAnon.
I've went
Is
down that rabbit
Q
hole.
for
So-
those in the know?
I guess. I don't know.
Yes, yes. Sorry. It's called. Is it frazzle
Frazzle
drip? Do you ever hear of frazzle drip?
No.
You've never talked about Frazzle Drip on this podcast?
Okay.
No, I don't know what to
So
talk about.
I went down.
Look at his eyes. They got real big and bright.
excited.
He's like on the edge of his
I've
seat.
never heard of Frazzle.
Okay.
Drip.
It's never
I
come into
went
my
down a QAnon rabbit hole one day.
And this is pretty old. This goes
And-
back like 2015.
It goes back to Hillary Clinton. So they're very much into like exposing pedophiles and like there's a whole underground world of that. But
Of pedophiles,
there are
yes.
people who believe that there's a video that exists that I've never seen, and whenever like, I've seen like threads of people who are seriously talking about this video like it exists, like, oh, you haven't seen it, it's out there, and then like they'll post a video and like the link
And it's
doesn't
on the
work.
dark web.
Yeah. So there's apparently a video of them kidnapping children
Hillary.
of Hillary and like other elites, and they torture the children.
Okay.
And they do it and then they kill them because it's supposed by torturing them it releases
She's butchering
adrenochrome.
this.
I'm not butchering it. It releases adrenochrome, which is supposed to like help people look younger and more youthful.
This
And
from the lizard people?
Yeah, kind of.
I guess
Kind of sounding like Hocus
they like
Pocus.
drink their blood
It does
as
sound
they
like Hocus
torture
Pocus.
them and like murder them, and they do fucked up things to the kids.
Remember the thing with the pizza place?
Yeah, the Pizza Gate.
Yeah.
thing.
That goes into that whole world.
So they were pretty much kidnapping kids.
Yeah.
And draining their
Torturing
blood,
them.
Torturing them.
Yeah.
And then it releases adrenochrome, and then I guess they ingest the blood or something like that. And,
And it
there's a
makes them look
video.
younger?
Yeah, and the adrenochrome makes you look younger, more.
there's-
That's why Hollywood's all like they all look youthful and younger, and
But
Hillary might need
Hillary
a new fix. She
Clinton
looks
does
terrible.
not.
It's been a while since I had the old
Wait,
frizzle
Hillary Clinton
tits.
says she does not look young.
No.
so if there's a video, why? Where?
that's
But
the thing.
everyone
They always
it's-
reference this video being out there, and I've never like
Everyone's
seen
like,
someone.
Oh, someone knows
Are they
someone
sure
that
they
saw
just
it.
weren't watching
like,
Hocus
oh, I know
Pocus?
someone that
Yeah.
really saw it. That's what everyone always says. Oh, I know someone that saw it.
Winifred Sanford also did that in Hocus Pocus.
She just sucked it
There you
out of
go.
the kids.
There you
Yeah,
go.
And
exactly.
it made her
From-
look younger?
And they,
Yeah.
that was the whole premise of Hocus Pocus. They stole
So, hold
children, they would
Hold on.
torture them, they take their life force, and then
Hold on.
they
I
die.
need to clarify this because we're going to have FBI listening.
Okay.
You're saying that people are sucking on little kids and drinking their blood to get youthful.
Yes.
And like this goes to like the
Don't-
larger like pedophile ring, and like there's more like
It
Epstein
has some
stuff
truth, yeah,
and-
with the
Oh,
Epstein
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, there
it's
is, like-
believable.
So like
I
when
could
they got
see Hillary
Epstein,
doing it.
Like when they got Epstein, it was like, oh, now they're gonna get everyone, and like it's all gonna come
but
out.
they think like that, like when Trump was president, everyone thought like he was gonna like
Oh, yeah, he was the
expose the what is it called, the cabal or something? I forget the word, the cabal. And there's
I
this whole.
don't know if
I thought that was
that's
a
it.
Jewish thing.
Yeah, the cabal is.
And then they
I thought that was a Jewish event.
You're
Now
missing
we're
wrong-
bringing the Jews into
Mixing
it.
it up, Ben.
no, it's CABAL.
Kabbalah is like a
No,
sect of
Kabbalah.
Judaism.
Also, isn't that
We're
a
bringing the Jews
Mortal
down.
Kombat character as well?
And also,
Cabal.
Cobalt.
I don't know.
Cabal. He's the one with the like weird sword.
Yeah, that's definitely a Mortal Kombat character.
And and then I remember like right before like the whole the war broke out between Russia and Ukraine, and like things were escalating. They somehow believe, because a lot of the Trump followers, that because Trump was close to Putin, that Putin really had there's a intention of him exposing the pedophiles, and he was using the war to do that. And he was really doing something good, and then like that was fucking not true. But people thought that.
Yeah.
Of course. 'Cause people are idiots.
That's an
That's my
interesting
favorite
one. I haven't heard that
conspiracy theory.
But like the good conspiracy ones are the ones that turn out to be true. And like when we were kids, the Monopoly game.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Right?
The
And, like,
McDonald's
that was
Monopoly.
really-
Yeah.
Why? And I remember as a kid being like, why does no one win? Like,
Right.
and
Right.
it's
There was a
because-
whole
and, like,
documentary on
that's
that.
a
Right,
real
yeah, yeah.
conspiracy that like actually was true.
Yeah, there's a documentary on it. I meant to watch that.
Yeah, a lot of them have truth to them. That's
Yeah.
that's what makes a lot of them like so believable. Like, oh yeah, I can believe the government did something like that.
Like the birds.
Oh God. Yep.
What? They killed all the pigeons or something?
They
Bird-
killed
Pigeons
all
are
the
robots.
birds.
No.
Pigeons
They-
are robots.
No, see, these people don't understand.
Oh yeah.
They didn't kill the birds. The birds have been dying off, and the government has been replacing all birds
With robots.
with monitoring robots
I believe it.
to watch us.
Because the windmills are killing them, right? Isn't that part
Are
of
they
it?
just running into windmills?
no, they're flying into
No, this isn't
windows in the
real.
city.
Oh.
This is
No,
real.
This isn't real.
This is real.
The theory, the conspiracy theory is real, but it's not actually.
So they're not flying into the windows? Or
No, they are
No, they
flying
could
into
be.
windows
Okay.
of buildings when they
Well,
migrate.
When you
Yeah,
said
but they
windows?
don't die.
Yes, they do. When they hit the
Windmills.
Okay,
windows.
that's what I
Not-
thought you said.
not
She's saying
always.
windows, and I'm like,
Yeah, I said windmills at
But,
first.
yeah,
like,
that's what I heard. Like, yeah, because we got a lot of windmills around here.
Like you've
Don
seen
Quixote
the videos
style.
where like all the birds will line up on the power lines, and if enough of them sit on it, it will like pull the line out and electrocute all of them.
No, I don't watch those kind
Oh,
of videos.
yeah.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, sorry.
But now I will.
All right, now I'm the creepy guy in the room.
that watches
Yeah.
birds dying. Yes.
Yeah.
But about flat earthers, and her favorite. I'm pending for Facebook groups of 3 different flat Earth groups.
Nice. Now I actually like research this a good amount.
Okay.
Like the good stuff, like the real like. So there's people that measure like when you're on a ship, and like if you can like there's like lasers that can hit another ship, right? If the laser is going flat, they think that because like there should be curvature that you wouldn't be able to hit something miles away.
Okay.
Like if you're on the surface, there should be curvature. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And a laser would obviously go straight.
Right.
So I know that works because of optics and like light bends around a curve and like there's science to prove it. But like that's one of like the really theories that like is a gotcha moment for them.
Okay.
But my favorite is the ice wall.
What ice wall?
Do you know
Ice
about the
wall?
ice wall? Like
What in
Poe's
Game
laughing.
of Thrones?
That is what they think Antarctica. Like Antarctica is the border of flat Earth.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's
the
keeping all
disc-
the water inside?
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a
Exactly.
giant wall of ice.
And I love it. And like they're like, well, if you've seen Game of Thrones, they're lying to you. They're showing you the ice wall, and you watched it, and you didn't realize that it was the real ice wall.
Yeah, I did.
here's- okay.
During Game of Thrones, I read an article where a guy was like, "Oh my God, they've exposed an ice wall,"
Yep.
and I'm like, "Oh dear Lord."
I need a map. I need to see a flat Earth
Here's
map
No,
with
they
the ice
exist.
wall.
They
Oh, yeah,
exist.
I'm gonna get one.
So
Here's
it's like
the thing.
it looks like a regular map, and then it has an ice wall around it.
Here's the thing, though. You guys are making fun of it. What if it's real? What if it's true?
Oh my God.
See,
babe, stop.
from a logic perspective, like you would have to suspend everything that you have ever been taught.
He can do that.
Done.
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's like
a
regular
pancake with crust.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a
Like,
pizza.
It's a cool
Yeah.
idea.
like pizza
If
crust.
that was real, like the Matrix is real, like we're all
could be.
simulation.
That,
Oh, yeah.
Our last episode, we were talking
we
about
were
that.
we were.
Oh, I
speaking
love
of that.
simulation theory. That's like my jam.
Yeah, we went over the number one reason why we live in a simulation, because you can't prove we don't.
Oh yeah. Well, the bit I've read a lot lately.
It's true. It's
mean,
a very
it's-
strong point.
I've read a lot lately
it's
about.
like, I mean,
we all
okay.
we all really died in 2012,
and
and our souls died, and it was like an instantaneous thing. So Now we're in a parallel dimension, and that's why we have Mandela effect.
Oh yeah, that's what the next thing I was going to bring up was Mandela effect.
The simulation,
I believe Mandela effect.
Yeah.
because the simulation doesn't know how to replicate all of the past.
Okay.
So it's filling in the blanks.
So that's like a glitch.
Right. So
Yeah.
like Bernstein Bears,
Right,
Mandela, like how
Or we're
different
just-
cereals are spelled. I love those.
Or
Those are
we're
my
just
favorite.
stupid.
I'm really
What's your-
pissed
That's
then.
possible.
What's
I
your
always
favorite
like the-
Mandela effect then?
I don't know.
Oh, there's so many.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have so many I
Mine's
like.
always going to be the
You're going to say Shaq?
the movie that we thought
Shazam.
Shazam.
Yeah, the Shaq.
That's my
Oh,
favorite
yes.
one because that one I just remember so
Wait, what-
vividly.
What's with Shazam?
How old are you?
26.
Okay, so it might be a little before you, but there was a movie, and I remember this
Yes.
specifically when I was a kid. Sinbad, when he was at his peak comedian status in the mid 90s.
Yeah, he was a genie.
Exactly. That movie doesn't exist.
No.
Exactly.
I remember him being a
No,
genie.
That
That
doesn't
is-
exist.
That was
There was
a
one.
movie-
Yeah,
it was
there's
Shaq and it was
there's Shaq,
Shazam.
but there's no movie where Sinbad is
There's
a
no
genie.
Sinbad version?
No.
No.
There.
That's
That's
why
the whole
it's not
thing.
real. No, it happened.
If we all think it happened, it happened.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
But it didn't.
But it didn't.
So that
But
goes
it
to
didn't.
Here's the thing, though. I like that someone went back and made an image of
Yes,
him in a genie
yes,
costume.
they did.
Just to throw everyone
Well,
off.
you-
Or
They did.
was it just wiped from our memory and that's the only image that remains?
So you probably know this one about the one with the Walt Disney intro with Tinkerbell where she hits
Yeah.
and, like,
Yeah. Yep.
that one. So I've seen footage and they found it where it's other, like, remember when Disney, they had like the
The Wonderful World of Disney?
that,
Yeah.
but then there was like the specials.
Yeah.
So remember we were talking about this, the Jonathan Winter Halloween special,
Yeah.
where he's the security guard, right? It was on those, and like it wasn't on any of the mainstream movies. So like that's why it was hard to find. But like that happened. But like people for a long time they couldn't find it, so they were like, oh well, it doesn't exist.
Right.
But like that was real, you know. With
So all
Tinkerbell
of this
comes
is
out.
real.
Possible.
But what I'm pissed about is if this is an alternate reality, it really sucks.
It's kind of
mean,
shitty to
it
have this
is-
kind
it
of
is a
alternate reality.
shitty-
We
Alternate
couldn't
reality.
get a different
better
one, a
one?
better one.
Without COVID.
And whose alternate reality are we in? Am I in yours? Are you in mine?
I question that all the time. Like, whose reality
that
is this?
Because it sucks. We should talk to
I'm not
them.
very good at this
If it's
reality
mine,
stuff.
We're
If
not.
it-
Yeah, no.
If it's mine, I'm sorry.
This is terrible.
It's only going to get worse.
To
Restart.
go on a deeper, like, philosophical one, like, did you ever hear the study about random number generators?
I've
And,
heard of
like,
this.
And so, like, when there's a bunch of them throughout the world, when big events happen, they all land on the same numbers. And, like, it goes to, like, people have, like, a collective consciousness. And, like, when enough people believe a certain thing in a group, it becomes, like, reality.
Right.
So if something were to big drastic event, like it could all shift and like we all go into like a new reality.
I can believe that. Because, I've studied different religions and everything, and I always thought back in the day, people, like, evolved and all, and then they came to this consensus of creating these gods, and then that's what created
Yep.
all the deities and all.
Yep.
So I buy into that.
Yep. Enough people believe something, it becomes like, fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Collective conscious.
I'm going to go back to my favorite Mandela effect. Luke, I am your father is my
Oh,
favorite.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
that's-
favorite
that's
one.
That's a classic
That's a
one.
good
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
I was trying to look up some of them, and like one of them was like, did Curious George have a tail?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he's a
feel like he
monkey.
did. He's a monkey.
Didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, another one was
Been lied to.
Clifford the Big Red Dog wasn't red.
before the movie The Bucket
Yes, he
List.
was.
This is blowing your fucking mind
that
right now.
one?
Wait, what?
I've never heard. I don't know the
So,
Mandela
I
effect
didn't
of
hear
it.
Do you know the movie The Bucket List?
Yes.
With
Yes.
Jack,
I know the
Jack
movie,
Nicholson.
yeah.
And Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. So the term bucket list apparently did not exist before that movie.
No fucking way.
So,
I believe that. I
that
believe it.
movie, you might have heard that kind of a term, like, it's before you kick the bucket, and that was a phrase.
Yeah. Right.
But to say, like, oh, that's on my bucket list,
That sounds right.
That didn't happen until after that movie in 2008.
That sounds legit.
Because I remember seeing that movie and then
but that sounds like
hearing
a
everyone.
term. That sounds like a term that has been around
What
forever.
year was
Forever,
that?
yeah.
What year did that come out?
It was like 08.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people just started doing that in 08. That just doesn't feel right.
Right.
Doesn't sound right.
But it's possible. I mean, like
Before
It
then,
is
no
possible.
one really had buckets. See?
Nobody's really kicking the bucket those days.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good.
I don't believe
But my, how you were saying we lived in the simulation hall. I think we talked about last time you were on the last Thursday theory of life. Everything happened. Life started last Thursday.
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah.
What's that one?
That life just happened on started on Thursday, and every memory that you have was pre-programmed in. So
From Thursday?
So nothing. There's no existence before last Thursday. Everything. Our whole reality started on Thursday, and every memory you have from before Thursday never really happened. It was just programmed into your head and our collective conscious.
Wow.
It's just fucking interesting.
No, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. That's
And I want someone who knows about this, each one of these, to come on. Like, I want a flat. That's why I'm joining these flat earther groups. I want someone to
an
come
expert
on.
flat earther.
I want someone to explain it to me because they have a right to explain what's going on because I want to know.
You're gonna need video by then, so they could pull out like the map and actually like draw it on a board and really explain
yeah.
it. For
Well, I
everybody.
mean, we can have video, but we're no. We've never set it up. I don't know.
We have not.
No one's shown interest in watching us.
And I have no. What color is chartreuse?
Is who?
Is what?
Chartreuse.
What do you say?
I don't know what that.
I feel like it's
Like if
either
you've
a
ever
red or
heard
a,
chartreuse, what color would you think it was?
Isn't it like a
I've never
puce
heard of
green?
I don't know what that word is.
Chartreuse.
Yeah.
Chartreuse.
Orange.
It's either a red or like a sea foam.
Orange.
Everybody thinks it's always green. It's not. It's pink.
Okay, I was close.
I don't even know what chartreuse is yet.
Yeah, no one fucking knows.
Yeah,
Like,
I've never heard that in my life.
The Jiffy one.
No.
That one always gets
Jif
me.
and Jiffy.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? It's really Jif, I think. But, it's,
Yeah.
but I always remember it as Jiffy.
Really?
Yeah. The original Monopoly guy. Did he have a monocle?
Yes.
Yeah, and a mustache.
I don't remember the monocle.
He never had a monocle.
Yeah, but you could be mixing it up with Mr. Peanut. I mean,
Yeah, that's what this
Who
says.
is-
It's
who
like
is
a lot of
actually
times they
cashew?
have.
People don't know.
So how are we mixing up Sinbad with Shaq?
I don't know.
Shaq isn't funny. Sinbad is funny.
Is there a hyphen? Is there a hyphen in Kit Kat?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't eat Kit Kats.
Nope.
And when I do, I just bite the whole thing. I don't break
There's
them apart.
no
From the
hyphen
top down.
in Kit
Yeah.
Kat. These are good.
The Looney Tunes. How do you spell tunes?
Tunes. Right? Like music?
Yep.
Yeah, but people remember it Toon.
Because
Yeah.
of tunes.
Tunes.
But to be fair, it was all started from Merry Melodies. That there was two kind. There was Merry Melodies and
Yeah,
Looney
Looney
Tunes
Tunes,
back in the
right.
day. One was more music. One was more like comedic. But
See, I feel like most of the Mandela effect, it has like a truth. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can see why people call it Jiffy. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, you-
Oh, absolutely.
Berenstein Bears. They.
Yeah,
You,
it's-
I could see why they did that.
right.
But Shaq and
the
Sinbad.
cornucopia in Fruit of the Loom.
I think me and you are looking at the same
People
website.
remember it, and it's not
We
there.
are.
Fruit in the Loom.
It's just
It has a cornucopia, right?
It doesn't. Though.
It does not.
We remember a cornucopia.
your world's
Yeah.
just getting fucked
Yeah.
up.
Because it's like, no, I remember it,
Yeah, it was
specifically
there.
being there. There's no way that it's not there at all. Like, we have no history of it.
I can draw a picture real quick.
Like they-
Different timeline.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I like
Everything.
C3PO. He has a silver leg.
Like
Yeah.
with Shazam,
Sometimes.
they've asked.
I don't
Sinbad
remember
about
that. I
No,
remember
no.
him
What did
he
always
say?
gold.
it. He was like, yeah, it didn't happen.
Wait,
Like,
what?
they've asked Sinbad.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
never in
Yeah.
a genie show. He never had a
No,
genie
he never
outfit.
did anything.
I specifically remember the trailer, like a trailer for the movie, like on like Saturday
I
morning
remember
cartoons.
watching it.
Yeah,
I remember it
Scenes.
being Sinbad because it's like a distinct form of
Yeah.
comedy and
Yep.
his mannerisms.
Yep.
That's not Shaq.
Yeah, I never remembered that.
I never saw a genie movie with Shaq.
I have. I had it on VHS.
It was Shaq.
I watched it numerous times. I'm not proud of it, but I did.
that's Kazam.
Is it Kazam or Shazam?
Kazam.
I thought it was Shazam.
Shazam is
Well, I thought Shazam was the one Sinbad was supposed to have done.
no. I think that's. I don't think it matters. It's
No,
all
it
the same,
doesn't.
But
No.
yeah, I don't know.
No,
He was supposed to be a
I-
genie. I know
yeah.
that much.
Yeah,
I like this one. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah, that is a
Never
good one.
in Snow White.
She never said that.
Magic
really-
mirror on the wall.
yeah.
Magic-
I never really
magical
watched it.
mirror on
It
the
wasn't
wall.
one of my favorites.
And then Hello, Clarice.
Yeah, I
she
never
did,
really
yeah.
watched that either.
Oh yeah.
His name is Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear.
But he is a bear, so that's fair to call him that.
It's crazy.
Any other good conspiracies?
Oh, I can go on for hours about conspiracies. That's easy.
Anyone else's favorite? Mine. So, my favorite one I think has to be the birds.
The birds.
It's just so. It's so
The birds.
true.
It's so true.
I could see it being true, but why? You wouldn't even need the birds.
Well, not anymore. That was before all these phones
But like,
came
we
out.
wouldn't even. Yeah,
I
exactly.
have pictures of birds cut in half,
that's a
and
Black
it's a
Mirror
circuit,
episode.
circuit board. So
No way.
I, mean,
Sounds like
I do. I have pictures of that.
Have you found a bird? You have to capture your own pigeons.
I'm not going
and
to
do
hurt
that.
it. What if no? What if it's actually a real bird? They're not all robots.
Mr. Rogers, they're blowing my mind over here.
No, Mr. Rogers is real.
Yeah, but sing the song.
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
It's not the neighborhood.
It's a wonderful
This
day.
neighborhood.
It's a wonderful day in this neighborhood.
Yeah, and
I can believe that.
And people go nuts because of the Golden Girls song,
It's
where it clearly says you're a friend and a cosmonaut.
No,
but people
it
are saying you're a confidant. Yeah,
it says
they were big.
confidant.
They were big into space.
Stop it.
I love it.
He swore when I started watching Golden Girls when we were together. I didn't watch it when I was young. So I'm watching it and I'm like, you're a pal and a confidant. He's like, no, it's cosmonaut. And I'm like,
I like cosmonaut
no,
Thank you.
it's definitely confidant.
From ever since I was a little kid, I always sang it. You're a pal and a cosmonaut. I didn't know what a cosmonaut was when I was a little kid. So
That's innocence. Yeah.
It's
You just didn't get it at
So
that
it
time.
had to be real.
No. What's the Tiny Toons? How does the Tiny Toons song go?
So
We're tiny. We're
Toony.
We're all a little.
I'm trying to get to the
loony.
part.
Yeah.
So
and in
it's like-
this cartoony, we're invading.
Yeah, we're
your
not
TV.
singing the whole fucking thing, but it says Dizzy Devil Duck.
Tickling for a ball.
No.
Talking. Yeah, no, this is
And Dizzy.
Well, how's it say? What is it? Dizzy Devil.
Dizzy and Ducky.
No,
It's something.
It's Dizzy Devil Ducky.
no, it's and Dizzy Devil's Yucky.
it's
Let me,
not.
I didn't study for this test.
I know, right?
Well, that's your fault. You should know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, it's and Dizzy Devil's
Shelly Belly,
Yucky.
I gotta look at the lyrics to Tiny Toons before we go over that next time.
You didn't?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, fun fact about Golden Girls before I forget. So,
Cosmonaut.
Golden Girls in the 80s when it was on, right? They're all 55 years old.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
is the
Oh,
same
yeah.
age as the women that are doing the Sex and the City right now.
Okay.
And that's like mind blowing. Because, like,
Oh, yeah, I did-
you look at the
yeah.
Golden Girls
Yeah.
thinking they're like, you know, at
80s,
death's door.
70s,
you know.
80s.
Right.
They
but
were
they were all,
55 at that time?
Yes.
they were all decked out to look much
They were
older.
they were
And the
made to
oldest-
look older.
That would make
And the-
sense.
So
and
Except
Sophia-
the old one.
The,
Except, yeah,
the one
she
that was
old.
supposed to be the
No,
oldest in
it was
real
the
life
youngest.
was the youngest.
Yes,
Yes.
Sophia Gowdy. It was the
Yeah.
youngest.
So
I always
the-
like that fact.
So is that why we thought Betty White should have died a very
Yes.
long
Yes,
time ago?
probably.
That would
Betty
make
White-
sense.
I think when Betty White started Golden
she
Girls,
was only 18.
Yeah, she was like in her.
Wow.
It was Sophia Gowdy and then Betty White. Betty White was only like 51.
Crazy.
And
In
She
Golden
looks
Girls.
65.
She does.
Wow.
Well,
and
they did it
Sophia
on
got
purpose.
plastic surgery right before the show.
Yeah,
And Bea Arthur is a badass.
I love
yeah.
Bea
Bea Arthur was in
Arthur.
World War II.
She-
and like was like in stuff. Like
Yeah.
She was a medic.
Legit.
She was a medic in trenches.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
She's a
Yeah.
fucking badass.
Yeah,
I
she's
love
a
Bea
purebred
Arthur.
badass. Yeah.
I love Bea Arthur. But yeah, no, they did that on purpose. They made them look so much older.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of old ladies. You don't want a bunch of
Yeah,
young
that was
ladies.
like the whole joke that they were old women.
Yeah, I thought they were like 60, 70 when they did that
Yeah.
show. That's why I'm like, damn, Betty
You're-
White's still kicking?
Yeah.
18. Lots of makeup. Lots of makeup. Did you? This is probably older than you, but White Dwarf. I've talked about it. Have you ever seen it? I talked about it last episode too. It was supposed to be a mini series, but they only got one episode done, which was like an hour and a half long. It's from the early 90s. It's about a hospital on another planet where they're at war, and there's a wall separating the sunlight from darkness.
What was it on with?
What?
Like was it was a TV show, right?
Yeah.
So what was it like Saturday morning cartoon? Was it like
No, it was
after
a
school?
No, it was a nighttime adult sci-fi.
Miniseries.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Well, I thought it was the best thing in the world, so I always wanted it on DVD. They don't make it on DVD.
Because it was a pilot episode, it sounds like,
Yeah,
right?
but they aired it.
Wow.
Maybe just once. And I watched it on YouTube. And I thought it was amazing
Now.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how
But
did it age?
It has the guy that we love in it. He always plays a bad guy, and he has the bright blue eyes, and now he has like white hair. He was in Justified. He was in.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember his name.
I don't either. He
love
was in
Justified.
he was in The Arrow.
I know,
He
it's
played
my
one of the
favorite. It's
main
my favorite.
villains in The Arrow.
Your eyes sparkle when you talk about
fucking
Justified.
love Justified.
Justified is like I will legitimately say it's such a
It's
great
like,
underrated
I've never
show.
said one
I'm willing to
minute of
say
it.
it's up
You
there
would
with
love it
Sanford
because
and Son.
Walton Goggins
Oh, yeah, I
is
love Walton
so
Goggins.
good in it.
Yeah.
But,
So
like,
good in
I'm
it.
saying it's up there with like Sanford and Son. It's just good. It's amazing.
I love that that's like your A standard is.
Sanford and Son is his pinnacle. I'm gonna look it up because I want to know too.
But yeah, it's like one of his first roles, and he still plays an asshole. But it's good. I want to see it remade, but you guys don't know what I'm talking about, so it doesn't matter. Talk about. Bring it back to you real quick because you texted me asking a question.
Oh, yeah.
So let's get into that.
Yeah, I want some cowboy boots now.
Say,
If there was a cowboy boot guy, I would definitely go to.
He was the
Oh, he
subject
was a
matter
villain.
expert.
Yes, Neil McDowell.
that's it.
Yeah.
You want to show them the picture so they can say
He was
You'll
a,
know
he
this
was a
guy.
villain
This
in
guy.
like the.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
plays like a villain in everything,
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
good.
He's
He's
a bad
so
guy.
good. He's so good.
He's a good bad guy.
Anyway, cowboy boots. So what got you? What's up with that?
I just seen somebody wearing cowboy boots, and I was like,
Now
damn,
you've
those are
seen
kinda
me
nice.
numerous times, and I'm always wearing cowboy boots, but it wasn't me who made him get
How many pairs of cowboy boots do you have?
good ones. 3.
What about bad
Yeah,
The
ones?
fact you
decent
had to
ones.
split
No,
into
I would
set.
say 4 because your last pair before you started buying the Tacovas were good ones.
Yeah, but they're getting beat up. They're
Yeah, because you've had them for like 10 years.
You gotta
and
take 'em
you
off
are the
every
man,
once in a while.
You're the man that wears cowboy boots in the middle of the summer.
yeah.
Like cowboy
Wow.
boots and jeans.
Yeah.
I want to know how your boot group is going.
I gotta add you. I'm gonna add you.
I want to know how this is going.
there's a boot group?
Have you got picked up
Yeah.
by anybody yet?
No, because I don't post. So this boot group, they take pictures of them wearing boots, but just not like boots. They do like full body shots as they pose, and it's all like
Is this like an OnlyFans thing?
Yeah.
Or?
The
they're-
premium content
No,
behind the paywall.
it's essentially a dating site. Like you go there if you want to date a cowboy,
Let's not
and these
boots.
guys wear cowboy boots and take full pictures,
just men
and then women come
posting
in and they're
men.
like, "Oh."
So
But-
are you looking for men, or what are you on there
What are you
for?
seeking?
because it's just about. I was looking for
you-
boots.
you
I
wanna be
was.
sought?
He was seeking other
Yes.
people
I
that
want-
are
I want
aficionados of cowboy
I
boots.
want men to look at me and be like,
And he ended up in a basement somehow.
They talk about jeans. They're like, oh, those jeans look tight. Oh, those colors are. I'm like, what?
So this is like
What group am I
this
in?
is like a Southern Metro group.
It's
Is
all,
what it sounds like.
Oh,
You
God.
sound like you went into it so like wholesome and like,
was
wow,
like-
I really like boots, and these people all like perverts or something.
Yeah, I'm looking through the
Genuinely-
posts and I'm like,
He
what?
feels like
Wait.
he's on a boot dating site,
Yeah,
but
because
he
it
doesn't
is.
post.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like I'm looking at it like the first
You're just
image.
a
I'm like,
boot lurker,
okay,
you know?
that guy's
boot lurker.
staying in weird.
You're the
and
boot
then
voyeur.
20 pictures later, it's the same thing. Different people posing weird in boots, and I'm like, this is. I don't think this is. No, this is not
this
right.
is
Like
not what
nice
I signed up
boots.
for.
I'm still in the group, but I'm like,
Do you lurk still?
Yes, he's a lurker.
because it's a. So it's the.
Does anyone like ask you for like boot pics and stuff? Like,
No.
Meet you at a gas station?
is that like a
Can I
thing
get some boot
you're not
pics?
allowed to send unsolicited boot pics?
No, so it's
Just slide it with those boots in the DM.
it's the so there's a company that I really like, and I sent you the company.
Yeah, Tacova,
So
right?
yeah, they have. Well, I wasn't going to say a name, but so they have.
Sponsor the podcast.
So, just don't listen to the next part. So they have a group, and it's a private group, and this is the group that I'm on. So I joined it because they let you know of like new boots dropping or something like that. But instead, you have all these
Men.
middle-aged men wearing tight jeans posting pictures of
Thirst
themselves
trap
in
for other boot guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
so it's boot grinder.
Yep.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
it. Yep.
Okay. It's
Just
respectable.
called Booter or something.
Booter.
But anyway,
Booters.
so wait, was it
We're
like
here
a
for
who did
Cooter,
you
we're
see
for
wearing
Booter.
boots? Was it like a celebrity or
No, I
like
think I just saw a regular person.
in Philly
Yeah.
wearing boots? That wasn't me.
Yeah. I think I either saw a person or I saw a YouTube video. It might have been both, but then I was like, wow, that's a lot of boots.
I've been I don't know what they're laughing about. We're going to have a conversation. I've been wanting to start like a shop.
I kind of want to know now.
What is going on?
I don't know.
No.
I made a joke here.
What was it? Like, we're trying to have a real serious conversation about
This is not that.
non-men, gay men.
No, I
boots.
said their tagline is "We ain't looking for cooter, we're looking for booters."
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Work that into the logo. We got something going there.
I should just start. We should start that app.
Maybe that's what they were doing on your fence. They were starting.
No. But I want to start like
There's going to be a booter sticker on it later.
They're starting the logo.
Somebody will tag it. We're not looking for cooter. We're looking for
Then you'll just hear the heels just running away from the gate every night.
and they'll be wearing like assless chaps.
I want to know if any of the boots have spurs.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, but the spurs are just something you add. You can put them on any boot.
I know, but
Wait, cowboy boots have become really popular. Like, there's people in Philly that wear them.
I see people wearing like sweatpants and stuff, and I'm like,
No.
that don't look bad.
That don't
Don't
you
people wear them
fucking
with
wear.
sweats?
Don't
Is that
you,
like cardinal boots then?
Yes.
that's like wearing shorts and boots. Don't fucking do it.
You wear them in the summer with jeans?
Yes. You don't
All
wear-
year round.
Only women are allowed to wear cowboy boots. And
I've
shorts. I
never
don't-
seen Dunkle's legs.
They're
doesn't have
very
them.
white.
conspiracy.
Never
I have
seen
bird
Dunkle's
legs.
legs.
They're very white.
In
They're
what, like
prosthetics.
Yeah.
12 years?
Yeah, I know. Well,
Do you go
he wears-
swimming in just
but-
jeans and boots?
Yes.
No, this is what you do.
No.
This is what you put. What you got to do is you got to get overalls and cut them into shorts.
Okay.
And with boots on,
That's
that'll
a
be
look.
that's
That's
a
the
thirst-
look.
You put,
no, you were right
That's a
before.
look.
That's a
You-
look.
you put
Not
that
a
on
look.
Booter?
That's a look.
You put that. You put that on.
That's a
Booter?
thirst trap right there.
Booter
Yeah.
profile pic.
Those guys will be salivating.
And you
Them
gotta do like
overalls and
you
them
gotta
boots
do
hit
like the
right.
over the shoulder look.
And just
They
let
do that.
one of the
Yeah.
latches
One-
off.
over the
One
shoulder.
latch off. Yep.
For
Yep.
fuck's sake.
I'll DM you another $50. You lose that other strap. Bang some spurs.
Anyway, I've wanted to start a company called Philly Western for the longest time and have like sell things, but I'm not doing it.
We don't have the capital.
With boots?
Boots, hats, everything. It starts with boots, but then you gotta get a belt buckle.
Have you been to Cowtown?
Yeah,
Okay.
Cowtown?
You should go to
multiple times.
Cowtown.
it's in Jersey. It's they have
is that?
Rodeos,
yeah. I'm not there's-
outdoor flea market.
there's a-
But like the market, do you like the market?
Yeah,
with like,
like-
the hats and
Yeah,
they have
there's
all that.
one store that I always go to, the Cowboy Outfitters. That's the main part, and that's where I first started buying like the hats and all. But now I have
The hats are nice too, though. I like the hats.
yeah.
I've never seen anybody wear the hats. Like,
I wear
He
mine all
wears
the time.
he wears his Stetson all the time.
I only seen people wear hats
Now
when I
I'm
was in
thinking of
Oklahoma.
the.
That
Have
was
you
the only
seen
time I seen
the
people wear
Instagram
hats. When I
video
was in
of
Oklahoma.
the shirtless
Yeah.
cowboy? And he just walks around and then he starts dropping it low.
But it's going to start with the shoes.
And the shirtless
He'd
cowboy
be on
guy.
booters.
The
Yeah,
boots,
he'd
and
definitely
then
be
you're
on
gonna have to
booters.
get a belt buckle. It's just you have to have a belt buckle.
Gotta complete the whole fit.
You don't have to wear like the hat and all, but you got to get a belt buckle, big ass fucking belt buckle. But are any boots grabbing you?
Yeah, the ones you sent me, those are nice. Those
the
are really nice.
the ones that are sold out.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, she didn't like them.
Nobody else likes my new boot addiction. I'm like, I'm gonna get boots. They're like, I don't get boots.
Do it.
Here's the thing: you get them and you fucking wear them.
Are they
And
comfy
you don't-
though?
Yeah.
Listen,
I didn't ask that
so
yet.
he bought
They
me
are
a
the
pair.
most comfortable things you will ever wear.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna go as insane as he doesn't wear them in the summer. Like, I wouldn't say that. But the pair he bought me of Tacovas, I wear them all day at work. No issues at all. They're so they
I
get
didn't do that.
because they're leather. Like, because the whole
She
thing
has-
is
I got
leather.
her
Mold to your
suede.
foot.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
like literally mold to your foot. It's like wearing a pair of Uggs.
For you, I'm gonna bring down
I've
my
never owned
my
Uggs, so I wouldn't.
good
know.
ones.
They're
my
so
good
comfortable.
ones. Smooth ostrich.
And they have
ostrich
arch
is
support,
the
which is
most
great.
comfortable you'll ever wear.
That sounds exotic.
It is.
It is exotic.
And I got some nice gray ones.
Do you have any like ones with like baby seals or anything like really?
No.
Something that'll
just
really get the
ostrich.
people upset.
Yeah.
No.
Just ostrich.
Killed like a extinct white rhino for these shoes.
With
Do you want boots now?
But they are the most comfortable
I
thing.
have boots. I have boots.
What kind?
They're not cowboy boots, but I have like boots. Those black ones that I have.
But they're talking about cowboy boots.
I wouldn't be opposed to a boot.
Cowboy
You should get
boots, they're really comfortable. I definitely suggest a
Like
pair for
I
you.
like specialty
You'd like
stuff
them.
like that. Like, do you know that? You ever been to that hat shop on South Street?
No.
Where they have like they have like high end like Stetson hats and stuff. Like,
Okay.
you know, it's cool stuff.
He has two
You know?
Stetsons.
Like
yeah.
a good watch. Like I like accessories like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I would suggest going with the leather sole.
Leather sole? Is
Yeah.
that comfortable?
It's so much more comfortable. It wears out. You have to get it resoled, which costs money, but
I can't just put like some Dr. Scholl's in them or something.
no, the bottom of
The bottom
Oh,
is
okay,
the
that's
bottom is
yeah.
leather.
So it wears out, but it breathes better, so your feet don't sweat as much, and it's more comfortable because
It's more like when you have like rubber soles. The impact on your foot is different. Like leather soled shoes, they're more comfortable to walk in for long
and
distances.
when I was asking you what size, because I wear 12, I was going to say you can just try out a pair of mine, but I'll bring mine down and you can.
Yeah, I want to see those.
Yeah.
And like, what's the price point for like a good pair? Because I'm sure like the sky's the limit, but
For Tacovas, it goes between like $235 and
That's not bad.
$300.
Okay.
Now, I think my
Your ostrich.
ostrich was closer to $400.
See, that's a good price because those are like good quality. It's leather and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like if you're buying like a fucking shoe made in China, it costs like 50 cents to make. These are like actual like leather.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, and they're all handmade.
So the quality's there.
Yeah. And the best thing about them is if you order them online, because we have no stores around here. If you order the wrong size, just contact them. They'll send you a new pair. Well, you send those back. They'll send you the pair you want. If they don't fit, you just keep returning them until they fit. They work with you.
That's good.
The last pair of boots I got for work, I had to send them three times.
Yep.
Yeah. Because they're handmade too. So the problem is, like, if you get a size, like I got 12 and a half, but they were too small for that pair. So I ordered the 12, and they were right. So the problem is they're handmade, so they're not going to be
perfect.
So you have to keep sending them back until you get what you want. So, but yeah, that's exciting. Join the booters.
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 I fell into one YouTube rabbit hole, as I always do, about Puck is stuck in
the
all
wires. Help him.
Come
We
on,
do
baby.
this every week. You think the dogs would learn to stay away from the wires? Like percentages of everything that's like rare body things. Like red hair is what 20% or something like that of the world's population. What do you think is the rarest eye color? I only have one fact.
I believe it's green or blue, and I believe it's because like you're not supposed to have those color eyes or something crazy like that.
Yeah, isn't
I've
it
seen.
blue?
it's blue. Because brown's also the dominant.
Go ahead.
Green.
I'm not going to guess because I
Oh,
can
you're
see your
looking
phone.
It's not blue. Blue is actually one of the more popular. Like one of
Is
it's
it really?
brown and then it's blue. Green.
I'm sorry.
God.
Puck hit it.
You don't have to keep. Mine's not making it. But yeah, green is like 2%.
Yeah.
I know it's not blue because so I
Blue
heard
is recessive.
blue is recessive, but blue is like brown eyes are more adapted to the sun. Blue
eyes
is just that like lack of adaptation.
Blue is the brown is the original eye color.
Yeah, brown
Everything
is-
else is a mutation.
Brown is the eye color that like is the most adapted to the sun and like the environment.
Makes sense.
And then once you start like lacking that pigmentation, you get to blue.
So the lighter and lighter, the worse off your eyes are going to be for the sun. Pretty much.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
And like all of blue-eyed people can they've traced it down to one person.
Yes.
like that's all
Yeah.
traced back to
Wow.
like one.
Because it's a very recessive gene.
So
But what about hazel?
hazel isn't that.
It's more
Rare.
common than
Green.
just straight green eyes.
Oh yeah. The rarest one is the
Violet.
the two eyes.
The
one
Oh, the
eye
two
different
eyes.
color.
Blue
seen
one.
The
But
yeah.
But
Wait.
I was happy to see that I have one of the
Our
rarest eye
violet
colors.
eyes are a thing, though, right?
Here's the thing. Yes and no. It's all the eye colors are actually non-existent. It's about how the light hits the
Yeah.
thing. So, yeah, those are lumped into the category.
So he didn't answer anything.
No, that's fine. I could look it up
You
later.
No, it's not real.
literally
It's not real.
It's not real.
Oh,
gave
okay.
an answer without really answering anything. That was
You're
really
welcome.
amazing.
Thank you. I am amazing. Thank you. But yeah, also my eyes change color.
Mine too.
So they're normally green, but then they turn blue, and then they're purple, and then one day that one was green and one was blue, and I didn't notice it until I sent her a photo after I got my hair cut, and it was like one eye's green and one eye's blue. It's fucking weird.
It's just like you said, it depends on the light.
Yeah.
Is your vision terrible though?
No.
It's not great, but
Who the fuck?
That's not great.
you see your glasses? They're pretty thick.
Your head's pretty thick.
Let me see your glasses.
My eyes change color, but
No,
they're
I need
all
them to
like
see.
in the same family.
We're right here.
No. What?
My eyes change color, but it's all in the same family.
Yeah.
Like
It'll just be lighter or darker. Of
yeah,
that
like
color.
I have hazel eyes, so they'll be more brown one day, more greenish.
That my mom's do that too because my
He has
mom also
hazel.
has hazel eyes.
But I have
like-
shit eyesight.
And we all love the Kelly Clarkson song, so you know there's that too.
Yeah.
That you do have a Kelly Clarkson song about you.
I don't.
You don't.
Mm-mm.
So. I'm reading my list and I thought I said searching for the mice, but it's the mics. Don't worry. I don't have mice. We had a big day for Delaware. I don't know if you. Everyone here is a big Delaware fan. I know.
like the state.
Yeah, it's the greatest state. It's
It
the greatest
is.
state in the
It's true.
world.
What?
It
No,
is.
no.
It is. Have you ever been
No,
to
it's-
Delaware?
Probably driven through Delaware.
Well,
I've never
that's
stopped
insane.
in
That's
it.
amazing.
It's a
you-
short
did you-
trip.
Did you drive through and all of a sudden feel happy? Because that's Delaware. That's the feeling you get.
I don't think so.
Well, then you weren't in Delaware.
I broke
Sorry.
down in Delaware.
I like
And
the
did you
beaches.
get fixed?
I like the tax-free shopping.
Took a while.
Yeah, but if you broke down in Philly, you would have been murdered. So.
Good chance. And they would have stolen your broken down car somehow.
Yeah. I got a story
I
about
did
that
read
for you after
something.
this.
I did read. I've recently found out about the Dupont family.
Oh, they're
Do
fun.
you know about the Dupont?
No.
So
The
they're
name
the-
DuPont sounds familiar.
They're
They're-
the
The
biggest,
paint people?
richest family in Delaware.
They,
but they originated in like France, right?
I don't know, but they
Yeah.
Yes.
anytime you do anything with like engineering or anything, it's DuPont. DuPont is the company that does paint. They do
Yeah.
3M.
yeah, they do medical stuff. They do constructions. Anything you could think
They
of.
invented Teflon.
Yeah.
So one of the heirs, you know the story better than I. The names of the one heir that got involved with the Olympic wrestler. What was
Yeah.
his name?
I forget his name.
You don't
but-
remember the? Do you remember
well,
the?
Foxcatcher.
Do you ever hear Foxcatcher the movie?
Oh
Steve
yeah,
Carell- Steve Carell did that
Carell and
movie.
Channing
Yeah, yeah.
Tatum.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
was based off of the heir of one of the DuPont sons, and he ended up killing a Olympic wrestler.
Okay.
And I recently found out that the brother, I think it was his brother or it was a cousin, he raped and like molested his son.
Here's
Or
the
was
thi-
it the daughter?
Let
It
me
was
give
his child, and he got off. He didn't serve a single day in prison.
Here, let me give you a
And,
backstory.
I mean, money-
It
about-
was like covered up.
yeah,
Delaware's
well,
not sounding so
Money
good.
can,
no.
money can
Let me
do
give you-
money can do a lot
I
of
was
things.
so
Let me
angry
give you
when I
the
read that.
backstory of the DuPonts. They like their money, much like the kings of yesteryear. They didn't want anyone else having their money, so they all fucked each other.
Yeah.
And they're the most inbred
Yeah.
family.
So if that's how
I've
the story
actually
started,
heard-
then I'm not shocked
Yeah,
that it
there you
ended
go.
with
Yeah,
something
I've-
like that.
that's what I'm saying. Let me give you a backstory.
Yeah.
I've heard that before, that the DuPonts are like all inbred
It's true.
because they don't want anybody to inherit their money but them.
They've been inbreeding for years and years and years.
Wow.
There was this one of the daughters or whatever. She would walk up and down one of the roads. I don't think it was 95 or something, but she would wear trash bags. This is when I lived in Delaware. She wore trash bags all the time.
So you've actually seen her like doing
Yeah,
that?
yeah. She always wore trash bags, and then people would like the cops would come and like, we need to take you home. And if the cops didn't know who she was, they were very surprised when they took her to her house, and it was the
Wow.
Dupont mansion. And they were like, "This ain't your house." And then the people just let her in.
She did it because she wanted to, or she was like
She was
fucking crazy.
fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
Oh,
The inbreeding has gotten to the brain for them.
it's that peak inbredness. That's terrible.
You say peak like it's a good thing.
like this
Yeah,
is
like-
well,
it's like
this
the
is
bottom.
This is
the
the
bottom
worst.
of the
All right.
sludge bucket. That's what they're dealing with.
Yeah, I heard about this when there was like a huge controversy because one of the Duponts wanted to marry their first cousin.
Did they?
Yes.
I'm
Probably.
pretty
Many
sure
times.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Like there are names all over University of Delaware.
It's-
like
yeah,
there's
it's
DuPont
everywhere in
Hall,
Delaware,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
But is it true that that's why they're tax free because of the DuPont family? Like that's something
yeah.
I always heard about. That's why there's no taxes.
it's because Delaware is the greatest state in the world.
I've heard it's part of the lobbying campaign from DuPont. So DuPont is huge. They're a huge group of lobbyists.
Makes sense.
They
They're
lobby.
rich.
They're ridiculously wealthy. So they lobby the Delaware government all the time. So it's a huge possibility that could be why they're tax free.
So anyway, why would you bring them up?
Yeah, I wanted to know that.
Oh, Delaware.
Yeah.
Anyway, they just Biden went down to Delaware because he's from Delaware, and
That was months ago, I thought.
no, that was yesterday.
Oh.
I thought it was last week.
Because that's when I got stuck
no,
in
it might have
Delaware.
been today. No, he came to Philly
He came to Philly. I was there for that
last week or
Terrible.
the week before. Anyway, he went down to Delaware either yesterday or today to break ground on a new submarine.
We still use submarines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, I guess so.
still a
And
thing.
it's the first one in Delaware for like the last 50 years, and it's the USS Delaware, and it's this awesome submarine. So that's all.
They don't have a carrier that's the USS Delaware already.
I don't think so. There used
Is
to be.
this a new ship?
Yeah, it's a new sub. It's a new.
I'm pretty sure there's a ship that's the USS Delaware.
Yeah, I've
no,
heard
I
of
think
the
there-
USS
no, there
Delaware. I could have
was.
sworn.
They retired it.
Well, there could be two. That's one's a ship and one's a
ship and
sub.
one's a
Yeah,
submarine.
I don't know, but I feel like it was decommissioned years ago. I don't know.
It might have been. I think that might be the one in New York, right? That everybody just goes on and like, I want a carrier.
I don't know. I know. I still need to get on the New Jersey
Yeah,
because
that's cool.
I had the toy growing up, and I still want to get that.
The
It's really
USS
cool.
New Jersey.
in Camden.
I was in it once when I was a kid.
Okay.
Now I want to go back.
I like the beaches in Delaware.
Beaches are the best in
Yeah,
Delaware.
The
They're
traffic's
nice.
the worst.
They are awesome.
It's not the worst.
Route 1 is awful.
I've been in worse. Have you been on the
Well,
boulevard?
I've been
76.
California.
Ooh, 76 is measurable.
So, no, I mean, yeah, you get stuck in the beach traffic and the outlet traffic, but I
Mm-hmm. But
mean,
the-
it's for
the
a good
beaches are
cause. You're
still
going
awesome.
to an amazing beach.
Yeah.
Where a lot of
Rehoboth
the men wear boots down there.
The
You know what I mean?
Booters
That
is
might be a
going to
red
get
flag.
great business.
There.
Wait, listen,
You'd fit
Rehoboth,
right in.
Rehoboth would be a great place for booters.
Then we find out the Duponts are funding booters.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Hey, look, I'll
Oh,
take a sponsor.
no.
Big
What?
booters.
What? You take a sponsor. They got money.
Yeah.
They can
They
sponsor
would
this fucking
definitely get
show.
big.
DuPont's shaded corner.
Wow.
I'll take it. I'll
That
fucking
sounds
They have a lot of those.
shifty.
take it. Hey, oh, fuck it. So we were talking earlier, and every time you come over, we talk about NFTs. So I had a question.
Uh-oh.
Since I said that I would make NFTs and you would figure out what to do with them, and that never happened. So, but I had a question about the book you gave me.
Yes.
That guy, and
yeah.
like so the NFT gets you into a conference, right? And it's worth crazy amounts of money, right? What happens when that conference is over?
So the first one that I bought, this like first series one, that was the initial like, oh, this gets you into the conference.
Okay.
So now he made it where I have a separate, he airdrops them into your, whoever has like, because you have a wallet address.
Right.
So he airdropped the actual ticket.
Okay.
And so there's a separate ticket just to get into the conference for this year.
Right.
Because there's it's worth 3 years.
Right.
The original.
So I'm not going to go this year. It's in May.
Okay.
But I have a ticket for one, so I'm going to sell it.
Right.
The open market right now is like for $5-6 grand.
Okay.
So I'm going to make $5-6 grand profit just from selling that, and I could go, but
Right.
not going to let me go. So
You should let him go.
And then
Let
Right.
Mr. Shelley Belly go.
right. So, but yeah, there's
Sure,
He's
he can
taking
go.
your name.
yeah.
The least you could do is make him a
Mr.
little
Shelley
happy.
Belly.
Or he
Right.
can just get us the money towards it, so he can use
Yeah.
used it buy a house.
So
Or I
yeah.
mean, it's his money.
It's our money.
yeah.
Did your money pay for the original NFT?
Yes. You want to know why?
gonna
Because I
listen
pay
to-
the mortgage, and he is supposed to buy. We're supposed to use his money for everything else. So there you go.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, Mr.
So-
Shelley
Yeah, that
Belly.
doesn't sound right at all. I'm
Like
sorry.
That
my
doesn't
big
sound
problem, my big problem, and I know this is your big problem as a collector, is I have trouble selling stuff because I
don't
accumulate and then I have a hard time letting go.
I like
So,
selling stuff, actually.
For
I've gotten
example,
into it.
the big thing with NFTs. Are you Jordan? You big? into
I know
sports?
a little bit about it.
Are you into sports?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gary Vaynerchuk, who the one that I have is V Friends, right? He also got in with Major League Baseball and started Candy Digital, and they do digital NFT like baseball cards now.
Okay.
So they dropped them initially, like they'd started to get buzzed like in the summer, and they dropped the actual packs for sale in the fall, and we were on our honeymoon. So we were in line for something, and like I'm on the website like trying to buy these packs of like NFT baseball
Right.
cards. I bought, I think there was a limit, you could buy 10 packs,
Okay.
and you get like 3 or 4 NFTs per pack. I spent like $500-600 total.
Okay.
So now, after a while, they had a secondary market come up.
Right.
The secondary market, I could like they're worth like way more than what I bought them for on the secondary market. I'm not going to sell any of them. Like that's a problem. Like
Well, it's
I
only
don't
a
want
problem.
to.
Well,
like you know,
are they only going to accrue money in time?
Who knows?
probably.
Well, then
If I had sold them initially, I wouldn't have made anything.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you can hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: the difference. See, me keeping stuff, I have no room for. You keeping stuff that's not taking up shelf space.
right? Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So
but
she can shake her head
yeah.
and be
But
disappointed.
that's my jam. Is like now that like there's like baseball cards and like a collectible of my youth.
Right.
I'm like really go nuts. I look at it all the time. I'm looking at them on my phone.
Yeah, his issue isn't that he has trouble selling. It's that he can try to keep everything, but where the hell is he going to put it?
Eventually, you
I
just-
actually do,
yeah.
and like I'm selling more shit at the show, my show in September, and I'm gonna enjoy. I enjoy selling the shit.
He likes
one-
getting rid of some stuff. He's pretty good about like the issue is he can't sell some things. Like some things
Some
don't
things
sell.
I like.
Just yeah.
Like
Just
I
the
have
nature of the
figures that are
beast.
worth $600, and everyone who goes by is like, "Yeah, I need that, but I can't spend that money." I was like, "Well, then
then I'm not
it's gonna
selling
be
it to you.
it's going to be here next year, and it's going to be worth $750." So you buy it before like
Yeah.
it gets to $1,000.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
But he has no issue selling stuff.
This year, everything's getting fucking sold. I don't even care. Like, I need everything because it's just sitting in the fucking garage,
yeah.
and it's going to get damaged.
If it's not on display, you're not enjoying it.
Exactly.
Like, Yeah.
There's a lot of collectors out there that like rotate stock or just keeps things in boxes and doesn't display it. I'm like, I can't. What's the point?
There's
no point in having it.
There is no point, and it takes up
A lot
room
of
in the
space.
garage.
Yeah.
But at least you like enjoy your NFTs. Like the people out here who are like into NFTs, it's just business. It's like I'm
Yeah.
getting it
They
to
flip
get out
on.
of it eventually.
Yep.
But like you're the first person I ever heard say like I look at my NFTs and enjoy them. That I've never heard anybody actually say before. That's that like at first I'm like I don't really get it if people are going to get them to flip them.
Right.
But you're getting joy out of it, and if you get joy out of it, you get joy out of it at least.
You've heard of Gary Vaynerchuk?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Seen his
Gary
videos.
V, like he's all about like he made his big start like he worked at his dad's wine store. So like the whole thing is like he came from nothing and like he went to garage sales and like flipped mugs. Like he found mugs and was like, "Oh, I'll give you $25 for this," and would go on eBay and sell it for $3.
Right.
And do that at high volume and like that's how he like
Right.
created himself. So like he has like the collectibles part and then he has like his like digital media marketing, all that stuff. But like I love the collectible stuff. And like the idea, like, I bought all those baseball cards, and like one of them, Shohei Ohtani, he's the Japanese player. And
Yeah.
he's like,
The Angels?
he pitches and hits. Yeah. So like I pulled one of his cards in one of my packs. It's worth over $1,000. So I sold that. I would make all the money I put into everything. But like I don't want to sell it.
Then don't sell it.
Then don't sell it.
Yeah.
Shelly Belly's like, how do I get into this account?
Yeah. And she's like, salivating, and I'm like, oh, like when the V.
No,
when,
I don't care. I don't care what you
Yeah.
do with it. But
So, like,
whenever
the-
you talk about it, I'm like, oh, so you're gonna sell it? You're like, no.
But like I
Listen,
have,
he does the same thing to me with figurines. He's like,
Right.
this is worth 4 times what I bought it. I'm like, are you going to sell it? He's
Yeah.
like, absolutely not.
Right.
And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Like this ticket for the conference, that was a
Right.
new thing where he like gave out stuff and you could sell it because like what is the like I want someone else to go in my place, so like I have this item, and she's like, well, when are you gonna sell it? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna wait to see if I can get more, or maybe it'll go up in value, blah blah blah.
Right.
You know,
But when do you know when the thing comes out?
I don't. I'm playing touch and go here. But that's the fun of collecting stuff a little bit. But like I like when I go on these spaces to learn about stuff, a lot of it is like the flip culture where like you
Yeah.
buy it just to make money.
Right.
Right.
And I've been rugged. I've bought stuff where like
The Ghostbusters
I was
one.
just
yeah,
gonna
like
say that.
oh
Yeah.
that one gets me so mad because they have so much money and like
Right.
You're right.
like a lot of these projects like they're like, oh, we're releasing a collection, and like the mint price is like whatever it is, like $100, $200.
Right.
You sell 10,000 of them in these collections, so they're making like 50. What are you doing with that money?
Right.
Right.
Ghostbusters stole everyone's money.
Yeah.
And it's the writer and the creative team. This isn't even like big business. This is like personal for me.
Well, they needed money.
It's just bitter because it's like these people already have money. It's not like they're like
but
poor.
this is
Yeah.
interesting. They sent me an email because, like, I'm connected and everything. They sent me this email around like I think it was like right before Christmas, somewhere around there, and they were like, here's a questionnaire, and like it insinuated that like we're gonna like you're gonna get rewards or something. I told Shelly Belly about this, and they were like, what kind of do you enjoy different foods? And I'm thinking, what are they going to send me some
No.
gift basket?
No,
like
I hate
they're like,
food.
do you?
I don't eat.
Yeah,
I
like,
can tell that.
I was like, I like cash, like
I would like money, please.
and I was thinking, I was like, maybe they're gonna like reward the people that invested and bought this crappy thing that has gone down in value, and give back a little bit. The movie did well. It's not like they need to make up for the movie not doing
Right.
well.
right.
Give a little back to the people that helped you out in the beginning. So we'll see what
So
happens
came
with
of
that.
When, how long
Nothing.
ago was that? Okay.
Go get a gift card to Olive
And
Garden.
then, so they gave me this survey about my likes and dislikes, and then sold it to an advertising company. And made more money every week. So now they know exactly
Oh my
how to market
gosh.
to me. Oh, he does like that. All right, well,
He does like to eat. Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's always weird to me. Like, you're already rich. You don't need to
Yeah.
be more rich.
Yeah.
At a certain point,
Yeah.
there's no more money that's going to make you any happier
Right.
or give you a better lifestyle when you're at the top already.
People
So I don't
that-
get why they would do that to like regular people.
Rich-
People
rich
that are
people like more
obscenely
money.
rich want to stay obscenely rich.
But they have so much money, like they could buy the most expensive things every day the rest of their life and still have it for 2-3 generations. That's weird to me. I don't get it. I don't get how people
because
love
we
money
don't
that
have
much.
money like
We
that.
don't have
if
money-
we did have money like that, we'd understand.
You think so?
We don't.
I have no idea.
I was talking to.
I'm never gonna have that money, so it doesn't
I
matter.
was talking to Mike recently, and he went to like one of his like friends from like he went to Gettysburg University, and like some people that go to Gettysburg University are extremely wealthy, and like he went to he was in Brazil and stayed at like the Four Seasons because one of the people that he went to college with, her family is obscenely wealthy, so they stayed in one of the suites at the Four Seasons, and he's like, you don't understand the amount of money people have until you sit there with people that have obscene amounts of money. Like he's like, oh, I was just there. They took like a flight that they could have driven for like an hour. They hopped on a private jet to fly there instead because they didn't feel like taking a car. And I'm like, what?
How long was the flight?
It took them like 45 minutes on the plane.
So they
Probably been like 2 or 3
They
hour drive or
saved
so.
15 minutes.
That's it?
That's it. They said they saved 15 minutes because by the time they got
Maybe
to the
their time's
tarmac,
important.
boarded the plane, got the plane off the ground,
you sound
and then
real,
landed.
You sound real judgy
It was
right now.
45 minutes.
I would say that's a little excessive, but
Yeah.
were they in Brazil?
They were in Brazil.
Okay, then that's okay, because a lot of people get carjacked and murdered. And if you got the money to avoid that, then that's cool. But, like, if you're doing that to go from, like, Trenton or, like, Camden to Philly, I'd be like, yo, you could have took anything and got
because
over
you're
here.
going to get murdered in both of those places. So
The chances are equal.
But yeah, something obscenely like that. So like, you don't understand what people with money actually feel like.
I want to know.
Yeah, I kind of want to know.
Can
I
I
want to know
just
what goes on in there.
I would love to know. Yes.
Let me be
Like-
rich.
It's like watching that show, Inventing Anna.
Anna.
Did you borrow the money?
You didn't see that on Netflix?
Oh, that's a
No.
good one. Like what?
I didn't watch it yet. No.
Have you heard about like the oligarchs, like the Russian oligarchs that?
Yes.
Like, so they lock up their assets and like they can't, but they have to move their boat around the world, or else it's
Yeah,
going
I've
to get
seen that.
like
Yeah, or
you know,
else it's gonna get pirated because
And,
it's
like-
legal to pirate their boats.
right. Like that's
What?
hilarious. First of
So
all,
what else is hilarious is this: why does everybody open Swiss bank accounts? Everybody opens Swiss
yeah.
bank accounts
to
because
tax haven or something
it's
like
it's
that.
a tax haven, but it's also always been a completely neutral country.
Right.
So because they've always been completely neutral, if you open up a Swiss bank account, no matter what the fuck your government does, your assets will never be seized if they're in Switzerland.
Yeah.
And what does Switzerland do? They told Russian oligarchs, "Fuck you. We don't agree with this war. We're also going to freeze your assets."
for the first time,
ever.
they
Yeah.
took a stand.
The first time Switzerland has
They took a
ever
big one on this one.
not
That's
been
awesome.
neutral. I was like, you done fucked up.
When
When
Switzerland is
Switzerland's
like,
like,
nope, not
no,
getting your
we're
money."
also going to freeze your assets. But yeah,
awesome.
like they did a ton of stuff to Russian oligarchs. Like they did a ton of things that like unprecedented things that like the world is now saying like you did something very wrong. We're going to freeze all of your assets. So, but yes, my favorite is that piracy is legal though. Like,
That's kind of crazy that somebody could just take their shit.
any American that takes a Russian oligarch ship, you're fine. We'll
You got
protect
a new ship.
Yep, it's yours now. I'm just like, okay. And this is all like the Russian oligarchy is all like oil barons. Like these are people that own like part of Lukoil. Like these are not like these are obscenely wealthy individuals.
Who passed this rule that you can just pirate?
Oh, the U.S. government. U.S. government said that we will not be punishing anyone that steals Russian oligarchy property.
Doesn't mean Russia won't get you back eventually or
Yeah.
somebody
It
else will.
doesn't mean,
Just
like-
America doesn't care.
Yeah, just to be like eventually like
Yeah, but then if you get caught by Russia,
Nah, yeah, it's
U.S. is going to be like, no, I don't know you.
We're not going to do anything.
I don't know
Yeah.
you.
But
Is that basketball star still stuck in Russia?
She's there for 3 months.
3 months,
She- I
and they're
think
going to return her.
I don't think they're going to return her. I
They
don't think she's going through her
said
case. But
they-
they said she's there for at least like a month or two.
yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah.
She
like
fucked
she
up.
might go to jail.
No, yeah, she
Yeah.
might actually
Yeah,
spend
yeah.
like real
Yeah,
time.
she
on
might
it.
spend
my
like real
God.
jail time in Russia.
Yeah, I was reading about that.
What
That was
did she
sad.
do?
She had like vape,
She had, like, a
some
weed vape
juice,
cartridge.
yeah,
Yeah.
And when she was leaving Russia, she played a season there because apparently they pay more for female basketball players to play in Russia. So she went there in the off season and was leaving, and they confiscated her stuff, and now they won't like have her come back. They want to like, I guess,
They're going to hit her with like some
Yeah.
sort of crazy smuggling
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
that. Probably make an example out of her
Yeah.
for no reason. But yeah,
bad timing.
It was
terrible time. It
the-
happened like a week after.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
remember,
timing
yeah.
of this is just horrendous. But her family is like asking the news media, like, please don't blow this out of proportion. Please don't talk about it. Because here's the thing.
They use it as leverage.
They're going to use it as leverage.
Yeah.
And if they make an example out of her and she's famous here,
Yeah.
People
that's
want
going
us
to
to-
look worse. So her family's asking everybody to keep it as
Which is
hush hush as
interesting
possible.
because
it's
people
smart.
have criticized, like, oh, why aren't we doing anything? She's the greatest, one of the greatest female basketball players.
Yeah.
If this was Tom Brady stuck over there, the U.S. would have done something. But
No,
I guess, like,
her
what you're
family.
saying-
Her family is playing
Yeah.
the smart game because, like,
Yeah.
if we did do that, if we did like make this like a huge,
a Saving Private Ryan.
yeah, exactly, then they would definitely
Yeah.
like they could kill her. Like so, like her family's like, don't do anything, don't say anything, keep her off the news media. We don't want her name anywhere because like
we don't want them to think that she's a huge
And
deal.
they don't want her to be a martyr for
Yeah.
something like that. at the
they
end of
don't
the
want
day.
her to die. So like they're like, no, we don't want to talk. And
Well,
like
well,
the
look.
Russian embassy is allowing her lawyers to communicate back and forth in the U.S. still. So like they're afraid that if they start making her into a martyr, they'll get rid of that. They won't let her family communicate with her. So like they're trying to keep it as like
The plus side of all this is if she dies, we all die because everyone's going to start shooting nukes at each other.
Well,
I don't believe in nuclear war. It's no win. Once one
that's
nuke
the
gets
point.
shot, everybody's dead. It's,
Yeah.
it's game over.
Yeah.
We can't play the nuclear game.
yeah. I
When you
agree.
have crazy people in charge,
But
they
that's the
do.
problem, though. I feel
Yeah.
like we do kind of have cooler heads.
Yeah.
But
On
the problem is that there
safeguards.
are some countries where it's like,
That's
they're like,
what I'm
fuck it,
saying.
if we're going to go
Yeah.
out,
Yeah,
we're all
exactly.
going out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
it's the problem is like the wild card. The
Yeah.
what are you gonna do when the Joker comes up and like it's not like we think of like Batman as being like this ridiculous thing, but that Joker character in like The Dark Knight when he said like some people just want to see the world burn, there are actually people like that. There
And they
are-
have power.
and they have power. Unfortunately,
But
like there
for
are people
everyone-
that want to see the world
Everyone
burn.
listening, one of the rabbit holes I fell down is about nuclear war.
Oh my gosh!
And the,
the
best
movie War
place,
Games with Matthew Broderick.
No,
Wait, you've seen that?
no, I'm not really into
I've
those
seen
kind
it.
of movies.
It's good.
He would love that movie.
He would like that movie.
War Games?
Is there
War
a killer,
Games.
is there
With
a-
Matthew Broderick
is
from the
there
80s?
Is there a leprechaun? Is there a killer tire? Is
No.
there-
There's comical.
God.
oh, is it
So
funny? I don't
he
know.
is like a gamer and like accidentally hacks like missile systems and like real world like starts firing off warheads.
Okay.
And things
So
happen.
it's
I
almost
feel like that does sound familiar. I don't think I've seen it, but it sounds
I've
familiar.
seen-
It's an 80s movie. It's
it
really
might
good.
have been before Ferris Bueller. Like he's a kid.
No,
Yeah.
it definitely is before Ferris
Yeah.
Bueller.
I mean, I've seen toys. And
Listen,
that's basically the
Close.
same thing, except you're training kids to play video games, but it's actually controlling drones to kill things.
Oh, wow. That's,
It's an old movie with what's his name, Robin Williams in it. It's
Yes.
pretty good.
that has some truth to it.
Yeah.
Like the other like what I want to say though, the one big thing about like sediment going to war, because like all the wars of the past, like the U.S. government needs a reason to do something.
Right.
And like if you like 9/11, oh, we have to get back. Look what they did. We have to
Right.
get our pound of flesh. Like if you like something happens to Brittany Griner,
that's
like,
it.
And then it's like
That's gonna
you
be the
get
excuse.
sentiment like, oh, we need to do something. And like like I feel like the U.S. needs to do that. Like they need to de-escalate,
Right.
And like be like cooler heads prevail, blah blah blah.
But anyway, back to my rabbit hole. So, nuclear war breaks out. You're supposed to be in your basement, away from windows, and you have to wait minimum of 2 weeks inside. Don't go outside because the
cloud,
yeah, and then the sediment that's falling, you have to wait for it to deteriorate. Now at 2 weeks, you're still only at maybe I forget the percentage, but it's still fucking high. So just don't go outside.
And you're supposed to go underground.
Yeah, the basement area, away from windows, away from like like.
Did you know that housing projects are actually like nuclear bunkers? I didn't know that. If you look
Really?
on-
Because they're falling down all the time.
If you look at some housing projects, it has like the nuclear stuff on it and says it's a fallout shelter.
I haven't seen any
Yeah,
of those.
I've seen those before. It's weird. I wouldn't think that.
It's like
But
it's
is
like
it
the schools
underground?
build it.
Do
They
they
built in the
have underground
60s.
areas?
It's
Lead lined. It's
Yeah.
like
Lead lined. It's like some of the schools that were built in the 60s. Some of the schools that were built in the 60s are still
Yeah, my high school,
fallout shelters.
my high school in Delaware, the greatest state in the world.
You guys are ready for nuclear war too?
Yeah, it had the thing in the
George Washington, their basement is considered a fallout
We had
shelter.
the manhole in the middle of the school. You take it off, you climb down in there, and it's a fucking bomb,
That's fucking
like a
crazy.
bomb and nuclear shelter.
Good to know.
lead lined basements.
I've
Yep.
always wanted to do that. Like if we have like land and property, I want to build like. You ever see when they take the
Fallout shelter.
trailers?
Yeah,
You buy, like,
I
a
looked
storage
into it.
trailer, yeah.
We have enough space to put one in our backyard. This one, no. Why would we do that?
Blast from the past.
Why
Anybody?
wouldn't you?
I remember
You know that
that.
movie?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I love that movie.
It's investment
Who's in
in
that,
our future.
Or like
Brendan
a-
Fraser
Yeah,
and
everyone
Lucia
loves him now.
Silverstone, and they're.
You remember that movie? I actually love that movie.
I adore.
it's so
I think
good.
that's such a good movie.
It has Christopher Walken.
Christopher
in it.
Walken's in it. Yep, plays his dad.
Yeah.
I love that. That movie was so good.
Because he's so cute when he comes back and he's like so nice and everyone's like fucking mean. And,
Yeah, it is mean to him and thinks he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
I also love Brendan Fraser.
All right, we're almost done. Anyone? I have one bit to leave with, but does anyone else have anything they want to add? Okay. So last episode or the episode before we were talking about pizzas?
The episode before because Jess was here.
Okay. So I have an update to the pizza
I don't remember pizzas.
No,
If
okay,
you
then
were-
maybe not.
If you were a pizza if you were a kind of pizza, what pizza would you be? Were you here?
I
for
was
that?
not here for
Okay,
that.
never mind.
So we'll go around. If you were a pizza, what kind of pizza would you be?
I mean, my
pepperoni
favorite pizza. My favorite pizza
Ricotta
is
and
a
garlic.
white pizza with ricotta and garlic.
Okay.
I had a very similar answer to that. Remember?
But I don't have
She
like
said
a
a
good.
cookie pizza for me.
I
didn't
said he would
understand
be a
that.
cookie pizza.
I don't know.
It's too quirky for
Like, is
regular
it supposed to be your
Yeah, it's
favorite?
just-
No,
No,
that's
no,
your
no, no.
favorite. Describe what
What-
would describe you.
What kind of pizza
Like,
describes
I'm
your
gonna put olives
personality?
on it because I'm Greek, like that, or
No, like,
take your characteristics and descriptive terms and turn it into a pizza.
would you like an example? Because I did do an example.
sure.
My example was I would be a white pizza with ricotta, garlic, and spinach. Why? The spinach represents a slight bit of bitterness, but balances out life. Just like me, slight bit of bitterness, but I balance out. I have like pops of cheesy moments, the ricotta, and I have the garlic, which makes my life a little zesty. A white pizza with ricotta and garlic and spinach, something like that. Like
That was
a
a
pizza,
deep answer.
Right?
It's a pizza that describes your personality.
It's hard because
And mine was just a regular plain pizza, right?
'Cause you're
plain
bland?
cheese. Plain cheese because most people, if I'm at work or out in the world, people think I'm just a normal person. But underneath that fucking cheese, there's going to be something fucking weird. I don't know what.
I think you're like. Do you know
Like
those like chicken
anchovies?
pizzas?
no, I
Like,
don't know what you're talking about.
The crust is actually like a giant chicken parm.
No, it's got to look normal.
It does look normal.
No, it doesn't. It looks
It
like
looks
a chicken
normal at
parm.
the
with some
top.
No. Weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
But put a
was trying
Lego
to-
in there.
Put a Lego in
And
there.
you're like, oh, this looks normal. And everybody, oh, what the fuck is going on? That's me.
You're a cookie pizza with cheese and sauce on it.
Oh. But Kyle hit me up today, and he said,
What answer did he give?
No, he said what kind of pizza I would be, and he said anchovy. And here's why:
Because you're salty.
it's not for everyone, but the people who like it really like it.
Makes sense.
And my rebuttal is, I hate anchovy pizza, and half the time I hate myself. So it works out perfectly.
Okay, I'll change my answer. I'll say that I am Hawaiian pizza because I'm sweet and a little salty.
I love Hawaiian pizza. It
No?
checks.
He disagrees.
I lied about this.
What
I
pizza would
love
she be?
Hawaiian pizza. What pizza would she be? Yes. I think it's easier to identify somebody else's pizza.
I mean, I can say something funny, but
Let's hear that.
That'll get in trouble.
Fine, I'll say it.
Never.
You just take crust and then you take the trash can and just pour it on top, and that describes her.
Mean.
What?
That
So
was
trash
mean.
pizza.
Like that
Trash.
random gas station that you run into that they have like that last piece of pizza and it's like a diamond in the rough, you know?
That pizza that saves you. Even
Yeah.
That
Yeah, it
saved
saves
your
your
pizza.
life, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind
yeah.
of sweet, actually. Okay,
That was close.
I'm still 7-Eleven pizza.
pizza.
That one
But it's-
taquitos that been on the roller all day.
You would be when we went to Italy. My sister had the best lasagna in a gas station.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
That's-
their
That's
gas
funny.
station food
That's
is
hilarious.
amazing. So you would be
Your
gas
Italian
station.
gas
I'll
station
take
pizza.
it. I'll take it. That's a tough one.
Wow.
You got an answer?
No, that's a deep question. I need
Yeah.
time.
I need time to think on this.
Well, we already described your pizza.
Jess,
Trash.
do you know what kind of pizza you are?
I don't know, pepperoni.
Well, we'll let you. You can answer it next time you come on.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Nothing else? Anybody? If you want to plug your.
Oh, I can bring up a topic from the last time I was here.
Okay.
The favorite dinosaurs.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, Sir David Attenborough is doing a special.
Attenborough?
Okay. That guy.
First of all, if you're gonna come here,
Uh-huh.
you can't say the man.
Isn't he a sir too? You would
Yeah, he is. He's
Yeah,
knighted.
sir.
You've offended
Lots of British people.
Everybody in this room.
I'm sorry. You know how this
You didn't offend me.
And the whole state of Delaware. So,
I'm now banned from that state.
yeah.
No, you're not. Don't worry about it. He has no authority.
I have all the
He's a
authority.
DuPont.
I have.
What you're wait, no, he's not. If he was a DuPont, we wouldn't be living in a house in Philly.
Have you met my family?
He rebuked his lineage.
Your crazy family? Yes, I've met your crazy family.
There you go.
Done. See, I'm a Dupont.
Maybe he's like the purest of the bloodline, and they've been hiding him and like guardian angeling him his whole life.
He's secret
Listen,
royalty.
Until they need him again.
I wouldn't have sex with my sister, so I got shunned and I got removed from the family.
They
That's
were
why we
upset
live.
that you
Which is a
married
good
Poe.
thing.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
mean, sure.
Yeah, he got shunned from the family because he wouldn't incest.
Yes.
Exactly.
Weirdo.
She's not cute.
Your sister?
My imaginary Dupont sister. Yeah. Yeah.
So if she was cute, it'd be a different story.
Yeah.
It's always a different story if the person's attractive.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Learning a lot.
All right.
I mean, if a guy asks you about your boots and like wants to see him in different positions, like if he's a good-looking guy, you're gonna do it, right? Yeah.
Or if you just feel, if you feel good, you're gonna do it. I don't. Oh, this ugly guy's asking me to pose. Fuck. All right. Well, I look good. I see myself in the mirror today. Do some little poses. Lift the boot up a little bit.
Yep.
Show some heel. Dip the cowboy hat.
Give the
One
spur
over
a little
one
spin.
eye,
About
yeah.
this.
Yep.
Well, this is every time I get dressed to go out. That's what I do. I
Do
a little
you
spin.
put your like foot up in the air like you just said in the mirror?
Twirl.
Yeah.
Do you ever see that little kid gif of he's got the cowboy hat and he does the
yeah.
spin and like that?
Yeah.
That's
what
it.
I do.
Every time.
Every time I put on the whole get up.
Smooth. That's good.
Yeah.
I gotta see it now.
The whole get
I'll
up.
subscribe to your Booties account.
Booties is good. though.
Booties might
is
actually
good.
be a
Booties
link
better.
already.
That's good. That's something else.
That's a different click.
A couple extra O's. Booties.
Do we know anyone who makes apps who has that kind of ability?
My brother makes apps.
Will he make a booter? Because I'll do it and I'll put it in this group because they
What
all
if
want.
you do something with like an NFT and your boots? Like
What?
that's like something you send people.
Here's
Yeah, that would
If
work.
they
You
own an
make, like,
NFT.
yeah.
I can.
To get into the boot club.
That's doable.
They have to buy an NFT to get into Booters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And that's your token.
He
so-
wants booters to be free for all.
Yes, and I just go make the money through advertisement. And if they want to pay me to pose in my boots.
Premium.
only
Premium
boots.
content.
Only boots.
Yeah.
You have to send nudes, but you only wear the boots.
Yep.
You know.
I like
this
it.
I'd
This
subscribe.
is taking off quite quickly. I mean, we're ready to go to
Wait.
market.
Only
So
boots?
what,
I would
what
subscribe.
is this going to be called? This episode?
I don't know. It's either going to be booter.
No. It's gotta be.
Or-
It's gotta
or
be.
dick
Wait.
fence.
No, it has to be.
Dick fence.
We're trolling for Booters, not Cooters.
Wait, what was the? What was
That's
the?
this episode.
We ain't looking for cooters. We're looking for booters.
I'm gonna write that down.
Write that down.
That has to be the name of the episode.
Have you used the word cooter yet in an episode name? Good.
Now they're probably going to fuck.
No, they're gonna flag
It
Booters.
auto-corrected from booters to boogers.
Wait, is
not even the worst word.
Podbean gonna flag us for saying Cooters?
Podbean removed my. So one of the episodes was called Plushie. No, what was it? Something. Orgasm was in it. It was Orgasm Plushie or something. And they took out. Oh, it was Happy Orgasm Plushies. They took out the word orgasm,
And
so
now
it was
it's
just
just
Happy
Happy
Plushies.
What?
They censored me.
The episode was titled Happy Plushies, and I looked at it. I was like, what is
That's
Happy
great.
Plushies?
That's great. Yeah.
But they only took it out of the title. They didn't take it like in the body. Like I always put a little description. It still said Happy Orgasm Plushies. So we're going to see what they do to Cooter.
I mean, it's a slang. It's not like, you know.
I feel like it wouldn't catch it.
It's not an actual bad word.
Is orgasm a bad word?
I mean, you could, if they say
depends.
anything, be like, I thought cooter was the formal version of cooties, you know?
Well, I don't get dinged or anything. They don't
They just remove
Yeah,
that.
we don't. They just censor it.
I just saw it add to my pod list thing, and it was like
Happy plushies.
That's not the title.
Happy plushies.
That's great.
All right, plug your Twitchy.
Twitch.tv at Tactical Black Guy 1.
Is it the number one or
The number
spelled
one.
out?
The number one.
All right, you'll have to send that to me.
I got
so
you.
I can tag you. Do you have an Instagram?
Nah.
You should get an Instagram for it.
I probably should. So they don't take Tactical Black Guy 1. Then I'll be the second.
You'll be
one.
the second.
Well, the third. I gotta find the first guy. I have been looking for the first guy. I can't find him.
You ran,
I want him to give up his name.
Give me
but
the
you already
bio
have.
now.
You already have yours.
Yeah, but I want to be the only one.
You are the only one.
Well, yeah.
You are
technically.
the number one.
The number one. All right, that works. I'll keep it then. He'll live.
How long you been doing this?
On and off for like 2 years.
Yeah. See, why would you change your name now?
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
That's like changing Shaded Corner to Booters.
It'll work.
It will work.
Never
Coming in
too late.
2024.
Just the logo will be like a smiling boot or some shit. I don't know.
Gets
No,
rebranded.
Shades naked and just boots.
So for Inktober a couple years ago, if you don't know what Inktober is, every day in October you're supposed to do a drawing. So I would do drawings of Shades, my clown, every day. And one day I drew him naked with a censored thing over top of his clown penis.
Diddle doodle.
Okay.
And someone made a comment asking why it was censored. Do you want to take a guess on who asked that?
Was it Marshall?
No. Take any guess.
I don't know.
This one's mom.
Oh.
Was it really my mom?
Yeah. Because I didn't... I was like, what? 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 I don't think she quite understood what was going on.
I don't think so either.
I was like...
She said, "Why was Shades?"
Why? Where? Like...
Why was
like,
the
why
clown
you,
penis
Why do you
censored?
want to see some clown dick? Mom-in-law?
Oh my god.
Oh, she was upset that it.
What was that?
Was that outro music playing early?
All right, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
She's trying to play us out, babe.
Yeah, but how was that going over this?
Because my phone's down here.
Oh,
so it picks up
near
by the
her.
microphone.
It was
Oh,
near
okay,
her
because
mic.
my phone's connected, and I was like, wait, I don't... Oh, is it playing the...
You know what you can tell her? Subscribe to his Booters account.
I was going to make an OnlyFans just for clown dick.
What did you say to her?
This was years ago. I don't
Does she
remember.
know
what
it was
did-
supposed to be a naked clown dick?
It was a...
I don't
it
think
was a
she
naked...
does.
I don't think so.
Wait,
don't
was she
think she
like?
does.
I've met your mom.
Was she like naively asking, or was
Yeah.
it?
I'm
She-
sure
she
my mom
said-
just saw
she
censored
said-
and was like, "What is it supposed to be?"
She
And
said,
She
where's
didn't
that
get
clown
the blur.
dick?
she did not.
Free
She's
that
one
clown
of
dick.
she's one
I'd
of
imagine it
those
looks
sweet
like this
little.
anyway.
She's like one of those sweet little ladies that I don't think picks up on
No,
weird
no.
American things.
Chris.
Like
My
Mandy.
mom
Maybe that's
doesn't
what's
get
on your
subtlety or,
fence.
No, that's not what a clown dick looks like. Trust me,
Oh.
I drew one.
We've had theories of what clown penises look like on
Yeah.
the show.
Okay.
Are you gonna have a clown on the show and ask him?
Like a real clown.
Yeah.
Like somebody who does
No.
it daily.
Well, see,
I
no, the
prefer not
difference
to.
between my clowns and regular clowns is this is a species of alien
Oh,
that have come here. So that's not makeup.
So it's an alien clown penis.
That's why it's even weirder. It's not a human penis.
It's an alien.
It's an alien clown penis.
Can't even imagine what that looks like.
Just think of like
Probably for the best.
cotton candy and tent like clown tents and you know those old long candles with those weird spiral
Yeah, the
things on the
lollipops.
side.
Yeah.
The weird spinny lollipops.
Think of those too.
That's what a that's what an alien clown penis is.
Yeah,
But multiples of those, like 3.
maybe I don't know.
Make a Medusa head.
There you go. So if the OnlyFans for clown dicks takes off, we will be selling custom dildos.
Oh my god.
So
And of course, you have to blend it together with Booters.
And then you ask me why I don't want my mother to listen to this show.
but she likes clown dick.
She does not.
We just gotta hope she doesn't get to this far into the podcast. At that
She's
point.
never gonna listen to
No
it.
one's getting this far into this podcast.
Dante and Kyle.
They're in for a treat if they get this far.
surprise!
All right, we good?
Yep.
Now we gotta go try on some boots. right. Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you want to, there's more music in the background. It's just weird. It's probably it's not picking up on the mics. We're probably just hearing it, so we're talking about the music playing. And
No
people
one's
are
going
like,
to hear it.
I could have swore I heard it through the headphones.
Maybe.
No, I heard it.
Yeah, I did.
That's my phone. It's my phone beeping.
Anyway, thank you for listening. If you want to send us comments, questions, concerns, if you want to be on the show,
Pretty sure there's going to be a lot of concerns about this one.
This is
I
very
hope so.
concerning.
I would be concerned.
shadedcornermedia@gmail.com, Instagram shaded_corner. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. We love you. Have a good week. Be safe. Bye.
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 Sometimes when the world is so sunny and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
I don't know. I don't like my voice.
The one right here works.
Yeah.
So sexy. Okay. All right.
How long is this podcast going to be?
As long as we have gas.
Okay. This is really gross.
I can make myself burp.
So
Did you
can
know
I.
that about me? Did you know that about me?
First of all, why are you so excited to tell me that?